Yeah, okay. Oh! Is everything bigger in your
Wow.
origin place?
Absolutely.
I shall recap from last time. So, we started to make our journey out towards Frest, 7-day journey. We managed to escape the city and didn't seem to come across any of Merrin's men. Once out of the city, we made our way through the countryside, and 3 days in came to a river and later to a crossroads where we were attacked by some strange beast that seemed to be able to shift itself into two images and caused quite a lot of nonsense. Some very heavy hits from all the party took it down, and then as the day carried on we found a forest where the vegetation and flowers and everything else seemed to glow brighter and seem more colourful. And then we were set upon by what seemed to be some odd occurrences. A fake treasure chest, a Caecilius turning into a cat, odd whispers and giggles, and some odd talking in Elvish as well as a language that we couldn't understand. We found a suspicious basket of food, which later turned out not to be suspicious at all, and was actually a good amount of food. A few days later, we came across some strange, ogreish creature, which Olin managed to convince was her friend, and sent him in the direction eastwards to find more food, to which we heard his painful cries as he left his good friend. Eventually, we made our way to Frest with our horses after seeing a cart full of jockish types heading to the fight pits down south, apparently. Once in Frest, we made our way to the King's Guard quarters, which seemed hastily put together, where they discussed with Caecilius and with Edmund in private about whatever it was they were up to there. Then we made our way to the White Fox, the inn of Frest, where the kindly innkeeper served food and drink, and where we sat down with a lady called Giselle, who claims that she's already been out on the lake and couldn't make it much further. She mentioned some odd things and said to you all, "Okay, I'll tell you everything that happened." So, we are in the White Fox. It's nice and warm. There's two King's Guards on one table, silently nursing their drinks. The innkeeper, a cheery halfling with rosy cheeks, is taking a watchful eye, waiting for... Hello, dog. The dog's here. Waiting for somebody to ask for food or drink. And Giselle looks at you all, takes a big swig of her drink, and begins to say the following. So, I got here about 2 or 3 months ago. We had a letter through from the King's Guards, me and my mum, saying that my brother had gone into the middle of the lake and hadn't come back. Now, Martin was a strong soldier, he always had been. It's all he ever talked about any time he came home. "Oh, I've been sent on this dangerous mission. Oh, we killed this many people." So I knew it was tough, and I didn't know him to ever be beaten by something as little as weather. So when they said that, well, the letter basically suggested he was dead because he'd been missing for so long. But I didn't believe it. I convinced my mum that I'd come and try and find answers for myself. I did what I reckon you lot did and spoke to the King's Guards, and they just ignored me and said they couldn't tell me any information. They said they were there on official business, secret business. I spoke to Isabella. She looks at the innkeeper. She said that they were just as stum. So I decided I'd go out there myself. King's Guards tried to stop me, but well, when I said to them, I'll only not go if you tell me what really happened, all of a sudden they decided that letting me go was a better idea. I went to go see Sasha in the north of the village. She owns the wolf sleds. Luckily, when I came, the blizzard wasn't too bad, so she didn't mind lending a few out to me. And it was weird. Isabella and Sasha both said to see someone she's called Dagny. Don't know if suppose you saw her. She's got a hut all the way on the edge of the village. They call her the Seer. Just before, when I said that she mentioned something weird, it was like she spoke of people, strangers, kindness from strangers, words to that effect. I told her she was talking nonsense because I thought she was talking about, well, King's Guards and all them lot. I said to her, "I'm not seeing any kindness from strangers, you mad old woman. I don't think I will. But now you guys come along and say you want to help." I'm starting to believe her. Anyway, doesn't matter. Like I said, I took a wolf sled and I started making the journey out. And it was alright at first. The weather was okay. In fact, there was a bit of blue sky, and then it's almost like the blizzard came out of nowhere. My vision just went. I couldn't see more than 5-10 feet in front of me. And the wolves started getting spooked. I don't know how long I've been travelling for, but they just stopped and wanted to turn back. Part of me wanted to go on foot, but I knew if I did, I could get lost or, get hungry, starve, get caught in the blizzard, die of hypothermia. Anything could have happened. So I turned back, and that's when I heard it, this strange humming, like a thrum, like a hum, hum, hum. And the wind seemed to whip harder and stung my cheeks. Anyway, the dogs got lost. I got scared. I fell off. It took me 3 days to walk back. And by that time, she shows her hand that's missing the finger again. This happened. Well, that were about 2 months ago. You're probably wondering why I'm still here. Well, part of me is hoping, she starts to speak a bit louder, that the longer I stay here, the more likely somebody is to give me information. The King's Guard look a bit sheepish again, just return to the drinks. But I tell you what, I'm not leaving this place until I've got some answers. And luckily, Isabella's letting me board for free. I do jobs, mind, around the village, help everyone out, and people pay me back in kind with food or a place to sleep. But I'm no closer to finding out what's going on out there. And the weather's only got worse since then. So, that's it really.
So, you're saying that there's nothing like forced you to turn back. It's just you knew that if you'd carried on, you were going to be in too much peril.
Well, the dogs wanted to turn back. And I knew if I went just me, well, I don't have a compass or anything, so I wouldn't have known where I was going. The blizzard was so thick, you couldn't tell up from down. I thought if I kept going, I've already lost a finger, I could have lost a lot more.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Right, well, I was starting to worry it'd be some sort of like magical field that we couldn't get past, if you know what I mean. This is Edmund saying to the rest of the group, so that's a bonus. We just forge on through. Wrap up warm. Let's get going.
Wait, you guys are actually going into the middle of the lake?
Yeah.
I
think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. A lot of people missing. We got to see what happened to him.
You hear the two King's Guards.
I don't know how well we're prepared.
Kind of clear their throat. But then they just go back to their beers.
Did they? Obviously, when they did that, I would have looked over.
Yep.
Did they look? Were they looking at us, or were they just
Make
still
a perception
looking at their
check.
drinks? First dice roll of the evening. Okay, 12.
12. Okay, for some reason my camera's frozen, so I'm going to be pulling a weird face for this whole recording. You look over. One of them is definitely looking at you all at the corner of his eye now.
Okay.
Giselle looks at you and says, "So, how are you guys going to do it?"
I think we need some
Oh.
protection, whether magical and physical.
I've got this ring that keeps me warm. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, good for some. But I don't get it. Why you guys wanted to go into the middle of the lake? Have you got a family here too who went missing?
No, we're adventurers. When there's people in peril, adventurers sort it out.
But how did you know there were
Yep.
people in peril? It was all supposed to be, well, hush hush from what I hear, she says loudly.
City of rumours.
Oh,
That's where we've just been.
Yep.
She kind
It
of
was
nods in
awful.
understanding. Says, "Oh right, Flamby. Yeah, I've heard of that place.
Yep.
Well,
Don't go there
Yeah.
ever.
It's awful.
I'm not going anywhere till I find answers about Martin."
That's fair.
That's why I wrote Martin.
Well, we may be able to get some answers for you if you can. Is there any help you can offer for us to head out onto the lake? Do you still have the sled, or is it worth us talking to Sasha?
She shakes her head and says, "Sasha's really nervous about letting her dogs out again, especially after what happened with
Understandable.
me. Okay, guys, I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but I wouldn't even try and make the journey with the weather as it is. I mean, no offense, but I couldn't make it out, and I'm not exactly an adventurer, but if my brother went out there and couldn't make it back, I don't really feel confident in you guys."
Just watch.
Be right.
Make a persuasion check.
Who? Me?
Caecilius and Edmund.
Oh, both
okay.
of us.
Persuasion.
Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, 15.
19.
Nice.
Looking
Yeah,
at you
very
all and
persuasive,
seeing
so.
that you're not
Mm.
Kingsguard and seeing that you're a mishmash of adventurers, part of us seems to think, well, then, not Kingsguard, but maybe that'll work in their favour. She goes, "Look, if you can get me answers about my brother, I'll give you something. I don't know what yet, but I'll definitely repay you."
Good
That's
to
very
know,
kind
thank you.
of
So when do you think you guys will be going out there?
I think we need to do some prep beforehand. I'll look to the others.
Aye. Yeah, get supplied, get ready, and off we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you need any more help, well, what help I could be, I'm here.
Thanks very much.
No, thank you. And she looks very sincere when she says that. So,
Perhaps we should go see this Dagny first, this seer, see what she knows about what's going on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We need to definitely make sure we have plenty of layers of warm.
Yeah, furs,
Yeah,
food.
yeah. More bread. Do you think Breadman has a cousin here in Frest?
Oh, we can only dream.
Yeah.
I have rations that we can use should we run out of food.
I too have ration.
I have the elf and the maid, which could warm us up on a cold night.
wow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Certainly
set that
could
on
bring
fire.
heat to our cheeks. Yeah.
Everyone's favourite. Okay.
Buy one sleeping bag, and we all get in it. That'll keep us.
What time is it?
Yeah,
No.
that's all we need. Yeah, what time
One
is it?
Sleeping bag.
I'd say this time now, it's getting towards early evening.
Okay, shall
Try and get
we?
a rest for the night, or do you want to see Dagny first?
Why don't, if it's getting towards evening, why don't we go see Dagny, and then after we've done that and heard what she has to say, then we can rest and then head out to the shops and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah, unless there's a night market here. But it would be more atmospheric to see a seer at night. So
Oh yes.
In
Yeah.
the middle of the afternoon.
Very true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
So we're coming out the White Fox.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Well,
you walk out. Isabella gives you a smile. Giselle gives you a nod, and the two guards are now looking at you all out the corner of their eyes.
Edmund salutes them.
Just gonna ignore them. Oh,
Okay.
don't salute them.
They don't react to your
We're not
salute.
friends with them.
It was a sarcastic salute.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
They don't react.
Do it as
to the
offensively as possible.
fine.
Well, what if we do the fingers to the mouth thing in Flamby? Would that?
Try it.
Let's find out.
All right, let's
I'm
do
game.
that. We do that.
All of us, fingers to lips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You all do the fingers to the lips, and they just kind of raise an eyebrow at you.
Hopefully, they think we're mocking them. Cool. Let's go.
So we head outside, and it's definitely darker now. It's the blizzard and the snow seems to be getting thick. You can just hear of the snow whistling around you. Do you know where the seer is?
On the edge of.
So it's this, yeah.
Yeah.
Can anybody click it?
Was it this
I
one?
don't know how to look.
Yeah, how do I click?
Is it this one?
One?
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
this one.
Yeah.
So which one? Choose one of them, and we'll go to it.
Is it more likely to be the one at the side? Is the other one not going to be like the sleds or something?
Oh, what about
King
yeah,
God. I thought it was that one.
Well, let's try this one first.
All I
shall we?
have is Seer, Edge of Town from
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah.
That's all I've got
Which
as
one are we
well.
Yeah.
trying first? The one to the north.
I tell you what. Before we just wander off, Edmund turns around and walks back into the pub
The
Nice.
logical way.
Yeah,
Yep.
smart.
and just says to the lady we were just talking to, the seer, which house is hers?
She says the one on the edge of town, the village.
Which one's that? In which direction? North, south, east, or west?
Oh, I believe it's to the west. So if you come out of the White Fox and take a right, if you keep going straight forward, even if you go across the snow, you'll eventually get to Dagnus.
Thank you very much.
This one, but I thought that was where
Yeah.
the King's Guard was.
No, the King's Guard are at the
Oh, in
bottom.
the south.
That
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought this one was the King's Guard one.
That's where we are
Yeah.
now. That's the end.
Oh, that's the inn. Right, okay. I just assumed the barracks would be the biggest building.
Hmm.
Right.
No, because I
so
think when we went there, there's like 3 King's Guard and a tiny little shed.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Hmm.
So it's this one we're going.
Okay. So we
Right.
start making the journey, and it seems to be getting very dark very quickly.
Uh-oh.
By the time you get to it, and yes, you remember this was the hut, which seems to be round, wattle and daub, with a sort of straw thatched roof. And again, all you can hear is the of wind and snow whipping around you. As soon as you enter the hut, the sound stops. It's dark in here, but for the light of a few green flamed candles surrounding. There's odd smells of wax and incense, skins and furs decorate the walls, and also adorn the shoulders of a frail human woman sat on a decorative carpet on the floor in the middle of the hut. All you can hear is the sound of her odd mutterings.
I'm gonna cough loudly.
You just hear her still going.
Ragnar, I think you should be the one to tap her on the shoulder. I'm sure it wouldn't freak her out to see a half-orc all of a sudden.
This isn't going to turn out, and it's like, this is Caecilius's mum
Yeah,
or something. It's not your mum, is it, Caecilius?
I'm just going to push Caecilius forward.
Okay. There's a
Okay.
bit of a
The magic
stumble.
people talking.
I'm going to sit. Where is she facing?
She's
Like in front of me.
so. Let me see if I can draw it for you. If you imagine
Oh,
this to
goody.
be the hut, then I could do that. That was pretty cool. Can you see that?
Nope.
There's nothing on. Can you see this shape?
Oh,
of
there we
the
go.
hut?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So imagine this is the hut. You guys are all.
Okay.
Pardon me. You guys are all here. And Dagny is sat on the floor just here.
Yeah, not seeing this.
Yeah, where?
What's going on?
We just have a circle.
What's going on?
Oh,
Oh.
Sorry, that's my fault. Okay.
is that like a half in the middle?
Oh, I think I see what's going on. Okay, there we go. That should be it. Can we still see Frest in the background?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
So yeah, no, it's not a hearth. It's the decorative rug with Dagny as the green.
Oh.
Okay, and where are we?
You are.
It's the bottom of that.
Yeah. So.
And is she facing the rug?
Are we
You
here?
are here. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
She's facing the
Cool.
rug. She's sat cross-legged, staring down at the rug. Both hands are clenched, as if holding something, or in fist of anger.
Okay.
And she's just muttering.
Right. As Ragnar's just pushed me forward, I'm going to stumble, because I wasn't expecting it,
Mm-hmm.
and go, and then walk forward, and I'm going to sit cross-legged in front of her here.
Okay.
Oh, on the rug. Ooh.
Right.
Definitely trapdoor
Nice.
underneath. I mean, you're dying now.
So, the muttering suddenly stops. It's almost as soon as your butt hits the floor, the muttering stops. It's like a.
Hello. We've come to seek the guidance of Dagny.
She looks at you, Caecilius. Only you can understand these words, but I found a translator, so I'm going to read them out in the tongue it's in for the rest of the party. While I send it to you.
Oh god.
Oh wow.
So you
Awesome.
hear Dagny look at Caecilius as she says, Joy Joy Chux Jidi. Dirt I did I knew Niaxford do coexist. Rex cast. I cook Rex. Superbaxi.
Oh.
Knew I should have picked
Wow.
Klingon.
Way to
Okay.
kill the mood, Mel.
What language is this? Obviously, I can understand it, so I've got an idea of it's one of two.
She's just spoke to you in Abyssal.
Abyssal. Right. Can I speak back to her in Abyssal, but I'll just type you
Yeah.
an answer? Okay, cool. You can read this out in a translator if you want.
I mean, I'm not going to spend that long just speaking in Abyssal.
Okay.
It's not spelled Anglo-friendly.
Sounded rather Russian in parts.
Mm.
The very sphere like of vowels in Abyssal, it seems. As she speaks that, you notice that Ash the Raven looks in interest at Dagny from atop Caecilius' shoulder. So, Caecilius
Totally
responds
home.
back
Totally his mum.
in a similar tongue, but Dagny says nothing more. She stares at you, Caecilius, lowers the head again, and then begins the muttering.
What did you say, Caecilius? You don't call me anymore?
I think we may have. I don't think we're going to get any more information from Dagny. I'll discuss it outside. And I head towards the exit.
So Caecilius walks outside. Dagny is still muttering.
Are we outside?
Okay. Well, you said you.
I guess.
I'm heading outside for others to follow. That's what I was kind of implying.
Okay.
Yeah, Edmund just followed after you.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah.
Cool. So I was going to say, right, so she's told me that the power you seek, you may well acquire it, but what then? Your goals are clouded, your heart too. There is a weight that may soon be lifted or become heavier still. So, even though she was speaking in a quite a demonic tongue, I don't think we're going to be able to get too much information out of her, but I do think whatever is influencing the lake is put a cloud on Frest.
As in the order you all spoke then, Emma.
Yeah.
Since you spoke up, you were the last to speak. Everybody else leaves. Before you, just as you turn, you hear Dagny say, Leotris.
Ooh.
Stop and turn back and say, yeah, what did you say?
You can see she's still staring at the carpet, hands clenched, but again, this time the muttering has stopped.
Ooh. Go over, but around the rug.
Around the rug?
Yeah.
So where do you want to be? Where will you be?
Like, to the right of her.
To the right of her.
Yeah.
As soon as you get close enough, she grabs you by the arm. And again, I'm going to paste this to you, but now she's speaking in Elvish. And she says, Kamshash, Okash, Close Law Ne, Vian Vrian Alwell, Naive Ortel, Afbren Rune, Neshvar, Var could be tell, Savia Athal, Quinopitsara, Var Thomilento Col, Senvian, Alus Fain. Did you receive that message, Emma?
Yeah. Okay. Also reply in Elvish. Which I guess, yeah.
Guessing none of us are in the
Yeah, you can send me a message.
are we? This music no longer sounds mysterious. Cinderella-esque. Yeah.
Starting village. Do.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not whinging. I think it started off cool and icy, and now it's gone to like we're at the Palace Ball.
So you hear axe. You can't. Well, actually, since nobody else. Go on.
I was gonna say I'll send if they can hear.
Send the message to.
I'll send that to Ariel as well.
Send it to Ariel. You hear her speaking in Elvish, asking a lot of questions. It sounds like quite desperately. Dagny, still gripping you, Axe. She says nothing, but she opens her other hand, and it looks like she's holding some sort of twig or stick that's burned to one end.
I'm gonna reach slowly for it, or like hold out my hand,
Oh god.
Yep.
not take it from her.
Uh-oh.
Music really doesn't affect the mood at all.
It doesn't.
As you reach out your hand, Dagny turns over her hand, slowly moves it forward, and places it very, very gently in your palm. You now have the spell component needed for your witch bolt.
Oh.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Very nice.
I'm guessing we don't
Lots
know
of
this because are we outside at this point?
You guys
That's-
wanted to go outside, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We don't know this. That's fine.
I'd say, Olin, if she's heard this, she can choose to do it. Well, it depends what Olin wants to do. I'd say Olin's probably the only one who's heard this, as she was just leaving the room as Axe was called forward.
Yeah.
She'll go back in the room, to kind of sit with. Oh well, Axe is there, right? So I guess Olin will go behind her and watch it all unfold,
Okay.
and then ask.
Go on.
Oh no, go on.
No.
No.
You go.
Yeah, she'll say, what about me? In Elvish.
Dagny doesn't turn around, even though you're sat behind her. But I'll send it to you, Olin, and it's up to you if you want to send it to Axe. You hear the
Okay.
following in Elvish, again for everybody else. You hear Vian viar hun quinn opfriaren na al arfrelent arthmor telva oan tel impacta any.
Cool. Olin will say, what about my father? In Elvish.
Dagny clenches both fists again. She lets go of Axe, stares at the carpet, and begins to mutter again.
Well, worth a try. You got anything else to say, Axe?
Given that she didn't answer anything, I'm assuming she's not going to say anything.
Yeah, I guess.
Gonna get up, looking slightly confused.
Mm,
Go out.
yeah.
So you both leave, and the rest of the party, you've noticed that Axe and Olin took a lot longer to leave than you all did.
And Edmund turns to Gragnar and Caecilius and says, "Oh God, what are they stealing now?"
It's not going to help. I'm
From
going to
an
walk
old
out with something.
Yeah, that's true.
Shameful from an old wise lady.
Okay, so it seems that Dagny had particular things to say to certain people, but didn't help much more with the lake itself. So what would you like to do now? It's getting quite
Well, I
dark.
say, let's get a good night's kip and then get supplied and get out there.
What are you saying, Sam?
Sorry, before we leave, can I go back in and can I show her the Thorn of Morgan?
You can. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
wonder if there's any reaction.
What do you think of this?
So you go in. And before you even pull it out, she begins to talk to you,
Hey.
Ragnar. Brilliant. She begins to talk to you, Greg. And this time it's in Orcish. And I will send you the message.
Quite the linguist.
Am I near enough to hear it?
And yeah, I'd say Edmund probably be able to hear it from outside. You hear
Lovely stuff.
Koilokoka. What? Adenaknag tegoka. A togankau. O kokoga. A koka shadesha. Egdanekdaka.
Okay.
Which
I
means...
will just thank her and then leave.
Okay. Edmund, I will send it to you as well, what you heard
Thank you.
her say to dear Gragnar. Did you still want to pull out the thorn, or are you okay, Ragnar?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm happy with that.
Stu, did you receive the message?
I have indeed, yeah.
So Ragnar comes out, still getting darker.
As Ragnar comes out, Edmund says to him in Orcish, that sounded a little bit ominous, didn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit. Something to think on.
So what would you like to do?
Head back to the inn, I think.
Yeah, we should probably get
Yeah.
a good night's rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so we walk back to the inn just as it seems to get completely dark. The snow is now thicker. It seems it's grown a few centimeters at least since you were in the hut with Dagny. As you come in, the two King's Guards have gone. Giselle is now helping clean some of the tables, smiles at you all and says, "Where did you end up then?"
We went to see Dagny. She's a character, isn't she?
Yeah,
Mhm.
let me guess, did she speak a bunch of nonsense?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But again, it didn't make sense at first for me, but, you know, as time goes on, the words tend to mean a lot more. At least for me they did anyway.
Can you remember what she said to you?
Not exactly. Again, she said it was like trusting the kindness of strangers and finding hope in the hopeless
yes.
place. Weird riddles. Again, at first I thought it was the King's Guard, but not to put pressure on you, but a bunch of strangers have just turned up to town and they're promising they're going in the middle of the lake, so...
Well, if the goddess of war is on our side, we shall bring you peace.
Oh, you're a worshipper of the goddess too?
I'm a priest of the goddess, my lady.
Well, blessings upon you then. Martin was a big follower of Carrot Corp too.
Ah, well, let's hope that he's not resting in her embrace quite yet.
Yeah, I hope so too. Anyway, I've got to finish these tables up. What are you guys doing here?
Wanted a room for the night, if there is one.
Oh, should be.
And some stew.
Maybe
yeah.
2 or 3 rooms.
Isabella, these guys want a room for the night. And Isabella goes, "Oh yes, this said before. It's 2 silver pieces for the room tonight. It should be big enough for all of you. Is that okay?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can all
Hey.
snuggle up in the cold.
Yeah.
One sleeping bag.
One sleeping bag, that's all we need.
The half.
I will pay for the room.
You're paying for
There
the
you
room,
go,
Edmund?
2 silver pieces.
Thank you very much.
Pardon? Yep,
Wonderful.
there you go. And a round of stew for everyone.
Of course, a round of stew for 5 of you. That'll be 5 silver pieces, please.
Good God. Better be bloody good stew.
We don't get much business around here, you must understand.
Alright.
What's in the stew? What kind of game do you have around here?
Ooh.
Well,
Sure
actually,
you want to ask that?
it's interesting
Already
you ask
paid
it.
for it.
It's mostly fish.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. We are ice fish mostly. You might see some in the morning if the weather clears a bit. They drill holes at the edge of the lake and just dip the fishing rods down.
Wow. And
Well, I'll tell you what. If the fish are still alive in the lake, though, that points that it can't be too bad what's going on. It's just on the surface.
Well,
Mm.
it's okay for the fish.
I'm
I
looking for
suppose,
silver
yeah.
linings here.
Bless you.
when the when the weather's cleared, is the lake really pretty and kind of reflective and
Oh, it's like you wouldn't believe. I mean, often we have the
Like-
ice markets when the weather's really good, but as I say, it's not been good for a while.
what's the ice markets?
Well, what would happen is, because the ice is so solid, you get all these traders coming from all around, and they'd set up camp on the edge of the lake, on the ice, you see. You'd have people skating through the market town and, having races and whatnot. Very popular, especially in the warmer months.
Wow,
Ah,
sounds good.
sounds very pretty.
Mm.
It is. It's why it's such a shame this terrible weather's setting.
We'd like to see a return to that.
I'd love to see it return to that. But we've no idea what's gone on. It's never been like this before, and it just seems to be getting worse.
Well, don't worry. As of tomorrow, it'll start getting better. Feeling very confident.
You're not the first to say that, dear. Just stay safe, whatever you do.
But we are the first to be guided by the goddess of war. Praise her.
I
Edmund
don't
raises his
know.
arms in the air.
That Martin fella said he was led by the goddess too before he set out.
All right, that's his sister over there.
Anyway,
Jesus.
she can't hear me from over here.
No, it's all right then.
Anyway,
Right.
here's your stew. She plates it up for you. Take your time, and the room's just up there. She's points to some wooden stairs, and it seems the room itself is sort of like a I can't remember the word is. Not balcony, like an indoor balcony.
All right, yeah, I know what
A
you're
landing?
landing.
Yeah, a bit like that.
Veranda? No, that's outside.
Yeah. So it allows all the heat from the hearth kind of goes up to this room. But it's from where you are, you could only see inside it if you went up these stairs.
Right, well. To the indoor veranda. That's where I'm going.
Okay,
There
so-
must be a name for it, and it's gone out of my mind.
Mezzanine? Is it mezzanine?
Mezzanine.
Oh,
Mhm.
that sounds right.
Okay, well,
That is a thing.
It's one of those
Yep.
things. Anyway,
Mhm.
so we finish up our stew. You see Giselle waves Isabella goodbye and then leaves the inn, presumably go to wherever her room is. And are we heading up to bed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Is
I
Yeah.
think so.
anything anybody
Yeah,
wants
when
to
we
do?
get
Go on.
Yes, when we get to the room, can Axe? I'm just speaking for you here, Emma. But can Axe and Olin talk to Edmund?
No.
Well, okay, I guess bedtime then.
Yeah, of course you can.
I just have-
Are you waiting for everyone else to fall asleep?
No, we'll just kind of like when everyone else is, I guess, getting on with stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a private conversation. It's just, you know, when the opportunity arises to talk to Edmund specifically.
Yeah, go for it, guys.
Emma, are you on board here?
Sure.
Sure.
Hello,
Okay.
ladies.
She's well keen.
What can I do for you?
You know your sword,
Yes.
your rusty sword.
Yes, the broken one. Yes.
Can we just take a little look?
You're not going to steal it.
No.
are
No.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would.
of course you can, yeah.
This wouldn't be the way I would steal it. It'd
You
be
have
gone
a
if
very
I
low
was to
opinion
steal
of
it.
us.
Yeah. Come on, Edmund, man.
Well, you're quite a lot of stealing, but you know, you're my
but
friends, so it's
Not
all
from
right.
friends.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, here you go. Look, here you go. Short sword.
Okay. Axe. I mean, I could just do it for you, but I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
I'm gonna take out my short sword, cut my hand, and put some of
with a short sword.
I don't have a dagger.
Great.
So
Okay, borrow mine. I'll hand you my dagger.
okay, with
Yeah,
your
I've got
dagger.
one too. I could have lent you that. Do you?
Roll, is it a 1d4?
Yeah.
Oh, for the dagger,
yeah.
yeah, it's a 1d4 if it's damage.
Do you want me to roll just since it's? Oh no, you actually have real dice and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
Ouch.
Oh, that's a lot of blood.
I thought like Axe was just going to end up like accidentally slitting her wrists properly here.
So yeah, you cut the hand, take 3 hit points off, and I'm guessing what, rubbing it against the sword. Is that what we're doing?
One of those dramatic things, probably, Emma, right? But you know, like in films where they like squeeze their hand, like
Yeah.
the drops.
Like in Prince of Thieves, yeah.
Yeah.
I swear it! Squeeze!
Yeah. Clench it and kind of grip it along the length of it.
So you do so, and it seems that the parts that Caecilius managed to repolish again, but nowhere new does.
That's funny. So what? So the bits that had become polished again, but the rest of the rust stays rusty.
Yeah, almost as if,
Oh,
a bit like when you've cleaned something, it gets dirty again. When you clean it again, the last thing that was
Yeah.
cleaned would be what.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hang on a minute. Didn't you bled on it? Oh, it was Caecilius who bled on it last time, wasn't it? Got his blood.
Do I hear my
Did you
name
bleed on it?
mentioned at this point?
I'd say
Didn't
so.
someone else get their blood on it first?
I
No,
remember
it was Edmund,
Caecilius.
wasn't it?
Yeah, Edmund did by
Wasn't it?
accident, I think.
Oh, I cut myself
Yeah.
while I was trying to clean it, didn't I? Of
Yeah.
course. I was wondering if maybe like new blood would clean different bits off, and it needed like a certain amount of bloods, but no. Oh, well,
I guess the other thing. Well, what we could do to eliminate the last thing is, Olin, do you want your dagger?
Oh, very well. Yes.
Do you guys need a hand over there? Do you need my blood again?
I think they're doing
Yeah.
something magical or whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah, we're just trying different blood. Yeah. So I cut myself and
Okay, roll one
bleed on
d4.
it dramatically. Yeah. I did. 4.
4
Damage.
take 4 damage off. So
Sorry.
Yeah,
Olin's
no probs, no
arm
probs.
I applaud
And
your
starts
commitment to the cause.
bleeding
Yeah.
quite profusely, and she wipes on the blade. None of the rust seems to be coming off.
Caecilius!
Hello.
Ragnar! Come
Do you
on!
guys want to give Ash's blood a go?
Oh, Ash has blood?
What?
What?
Ash has blood.
I'm going to look towards him. Of course Ash has blood.
Why would Ash have
Whilst
blood?
this is going on, Edmund places a hand on Axe and Olin's shoulder and casts a cure wounds on both of them.
Okay, so how much
Aw.
This is Ash
Yeah,
the
do that.
Familiar, by the way. Before you guys are thinking of something else.
Yeah,
Uh,
like
I'm just looking
You
at
get
Ash's
6
hit
hit
points.
points back. And Oland, you get 11 hit points back.
Get in. Feeling better than ever.
Okay, so
did you want
Going
my
spell
blood?
crazy,
Or
just about to get to
Yeah,
that.
please.
We've got human blood. We've got orc, half orcish blood. We've got Ash's blood.
Oh no, we're gonna have to hunt down a dwarf.
Okay, I will. Can I borrow your dagger, Erlen?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. What do you have? A flail? Yeah, probably best not to use
Yeah, I
that.
don't.
You can have
I
a go
haven't
with your
got that much
javelin
blood.
if you want.
Yeah. Here's my dagger.
roll 1d4.
So 1d4 4.
4, so
Yeah, I'll
Gragnar's
go.
hand bleeds quite heavily, rubs it on the blade. No new rust seems to be coming off.
Oh,
There you go.
Gragnar, you get. Oh, hang on, it's the wrong thing.
Is this a cantrip? I'm guessing, Stu.
No, it's just we're about to go to sleep, so I'm
Yeah, might as well use
through
it.
my spells.
Yeah.
Five hit points back
Um,
for Gragnar.
Did you guys have a theory about the sword?
What are
Oh.
you thinking? Like, it needs a bit of every race or something.
Oh, sorry. Just the seer. Said something really weird to me. Part of it was about something to do with my blood,
Oh, right,
Um,
okay.
and I don't know. It was a long shot, to be fair.
No.
Well,
but-
I very much appreciate you trying. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
Any time, I think.
Well, if my blood worked the first time around, do we give this another shot?
Yeah, go for it. Here's my dagger.
Okay, roll the damage, I'm just
Like
going to
my
go to the low. I can still hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we can role play in depth this moment.
3
So
damage.
go ahead, Pete.
I have no idea if any rust comes off. We'll find out shortly.
It does.
Yep.
Whatever we say is
It's
canon, 'cause the
completely
DM
clear.
here turns out
Brand
it's a
new.
short sword plus 11. They call it the God Killer. Hang on a second. Did you say that seer said something about your blood?
How much damage was it?
3 damage.
3 damage, so everyone's hand is now bleeding. And Caecilius once again rubs his blood on the blade, as he originally did to clean the rust off. But none of the rust seems to be coming off of Caecilius' blood.
Huh. But while we are on the subject of blood, did you say that seer said that there was something about your blood?
Yeah, I mean, she said something like, "Fate lies close to my heart, and the secret lies in the reflection of this land, and they're meant for me." And
Because-
I don't know what my blood would achieve.
Well, because you said to Gragnar that, well, part of it is what she said, as I recall, is you are a pawn in a bigger game than you know. Blood shall pop to the next move.
Oh.
Blood shall what?
Point to the next move.
Hmm.
And that Gragnar is a pawn in a bigger game than he knows. Sorry, Greg. Tell me again.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's good to show.
Oh, Gragnar, you're so nice.
You are so good, mate. You are literally the nicest orc I've ever met.
He really is. Ooh, a pawn.
It's like-
though.
Yeah, sounds like she sees big things for all of us. Then
Yeah. She
Mhm.
said to me, "This, I'm just recalling this vaguely. It's definitely not a verbatim record of what she said.
As I
Your
recall.
frustrations may be your ruin or your success. Yours is a skill set coveted by many and sought by more. The decisions you make may have the biggest impact as any. So I'm kind of a big deal, guys.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Yeah. No pressure. I think she's, probably wrong.
Well,
In my mind, though. Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, the only way we'll find out any of this is by walking out into that storm. What were you going to say, Casilius? Sorry.
I was just going to say these sound like the mad ramblings of, like, say, one of the fortune tellers you'd get on one of the streets of Atharan. I don't know how much weight to put into what she has told us.
Well,
Yeah, did you share what she said to you? Oh, yeah, you did, yeah.
I did. About power,
Yeah.
but who doesn't seek power, you know?
She
Awkward silence.
she knew the thorn was great evil without me showing her.
Yeah, I mean, it does give off a bit of a bad vibe.
Suppose.
Well, still, to know it's there without even seeing it is pretty mad.
Yeah.
Some kind of magic going on.
Detect
Casilius,
magic
do you-
kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
all of us.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Well,
Using
all I'm saying is, Casilius is the most magic person I've ever met. Could you sense an evil object in the room next to you, Casilius?
Out of character, all I have is Arcana checks here, so...
You can do an Arcana.
Yeah.
Yes, Edmund. Of course I can.
Well, there you go. Pretty magic, isn't she? Casilius
Yeah.
can do what Casilius can do. I mean, look at him. He's so magic.
Yeah,
He is very
definitely.
magic.
Casilius, do an Arcana check.
Yeah. Okay, 18.
Sorry, I'm just
18.
really enjoying that Edmund is just incredibly impressed. Magic Casilius.
So
You're like
Casilius-
the father or grandfather of the group being really proud of us all for some random stuff.
Also, we're just about to long rest, so I could do some pretty magic stuff before we sleep.
Yeah.
Casilius,
Everyone's burning through their spells.
You gotta heal.
with that Arcana check.
Just before.
Go on.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, this is for after that.
So with that
So
Arcana
please
check,
continue.
Casilius, as the party jokingly says, could you sense a magic object? Thinking of the subjects that brought this all up, you can definitely sense something just innately on Gragnar's person. Part of you thinks that if you do concentrate, should the thorn ever go missing, part of you is confident if you do concentrate with your magic nature, you'd hope you'd at least get an inkling or a sense of where it might have gone. But it's just a theory at this point. It's just a feeling. It's not very accurate, but it's just like an odd sensation. And part of you thinks that I need to remember how this feels right now in order to find it again, should the worst happen. But your mind starts wandering.
I'll keep that to myself.
Your
Oh,
mind starts wandering, and you consider the blade again and think about the blood. And then you recall how Edmund spent one evening practicing with it and getting used to its weight and the way he flashed it around. Part of you thinks there must be some significance to that for a blade to be wielded. For a blade, for any weapon to gain its true potential, it has to be wielded.
yeah.
And that's what you think.
Okay. Edmund.
Aye. Yes.
And then at that moment, I'm going to cast invisibility.
Okay.
Just to really... I'm just going to show the point how magical I am. I do have
So-
invisibility. Also, at the same time,
cast it-
Ash is going to
who-
cast invisibility.
Who are you casting it on? Yourself.
Myself.
So, in a split second, all you hear is Edmund and Casilius and the Raven disappear.
Right, the moment he disappears, Edmund's sword is out of its scabbard. And he's in we're being attacked mode.
Oh
Like,
god!
Casilius, where are you?
I'm gonna walk to the other end of the room and just uncast invisibility and just like pop back into existence.
Okay, so we see him. He at the other side of the room. Casilius breaks the concentration, and him and his raven reappear.
I'm gonna say Edmund again.
Edmund just jumps comedically, terrified as to what's going on, and then turns around and says, "You silly sod, what's going on?"
That was just a show of just what I'm capable of. A mild show.
Pretty magic. That's so magic.
I've had a thought about your sword.
Right.
The other night when we saw you wielding it, practicing your blade,
Right.
I think to unlock its full potential, I think it needs to be wielded in combat. In actual physical combat. Not just through practice, not just through us shedding our blood on this blade, but I think you need to, the next time we have when next things go rowdy, just give it a go. Trust me.
Reforge it. Fire of the goddess's wrath.
Mm.
You are a wise and magic man, Casilius. Very good.
They don't call him the Magnificent for nothing, you know.
At first, I thought he'd just made that up, but now I'm starting to think it might be true.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's rusted, but I do believe this blade has some innate magic.
Well, the next time I get a chance to do some praying, I shall use it, and we'll see what happens. Thank you, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, Edmund kind of straps the short sword in it as best he can. Has he got a scabbard? No, it hasn't. It just came out of the ground, didn't it? So Edmund kind of just figures out some way of having that on his hip, ready to go. I assume he has like a frog or something on his belt, so a blade can slip through it.
You could probably use some leather straps to tie it to your person.
Yeah, cool. All right, I am now equipping this. Equipped. There we go.
Perfect.
Nice. Appears. Yes, excellent.
Is there anything else we want to do before bed?
I have a question for DM while we are sleeping, but I
Okay.
can wait for a second.
Ariel, did you want to say something before?
No, I'm good now. Thank you, though.
Okay, so I'm guessing we'll all start bedding down. It's nice and warm in here. The hearth keeps the whole room warm. While we're sleeping. What's the question for DM?
I'm presuming I would know this because this is the world we live in. Obviously, we've run into a lot of people who are followers of the goddess of Carrot Corp. Is there a pantheon of gods, or is there just the kind of the one, or what's the kind of the religion structure? Okay,
We've got a plague. We've already encountered the god of plague, haven't we? As well, or was that was a god, wasn't it? God of
Yeah, Morgan.
That's it, Morgan. Yeah.
8. The gods you're aware.
Although I know.
Go on.
I was going to say we have found out information that Aquaria is the city of like gods and temples. So obviously, yes. I'm presuming from that knowledge I've already picked up, there is more than one.
So you would know. I'll name with that role. I'll name the gods you will likely know about in Marcusia. So you know of Carrot Corp, the goddess of war, popularly worshipped by mainly the army and government officials and the crown and the court. Mainly because the King Greer considers himself a man of victory, a bit like Henry VIII. Very much sees Carrot Corp as the one who has chosen him as king. Therefore, he is a strong and powerful king and fond of conquest and successful in conquest, which only cements his worship and Carrot Corp's approval of him further. You would know of Bahamut, the goddess of justice and nobility. He's famously worshipped in bigger cities, especially in certain courtrooms and places and more higher society as well. You yourself would know of Mistra, who is the goddess of magic and the weave. You'd have known that growing up in a farm, it being a magic city, very popular among wizard types and also academics. And you will also know of the Silver Flame, famously worshipped by half-elves and the half-elf nobility, said to be an ancient elven deity. The Silver Flame's worship has continued on to modern times as well. Those are the main gods you're aware of within mainstream society. The only one you, of course...
And obviously we've encountered the plague one, which obviously isn't necessarily one you'd find
You've come
church for
across
around the corner.
Very obscure
Morgan,
god.
that was it.
One you've not... Well, you're very... Again, it's very surprising to hear someone worshipping a god of disease, decay and death in today's day and age. Usually it's been used as like a horror story, and a sort of antithesis of what the good gods represent.
Thank you.
No problem. So we get a good night's rest. Everyone tick off a long rest on their character sheet. And we awake to soft sounds. We can hear the wind. It's a bit colder in the morning, and you can all hear the wind whipping around. Outside, you can see that Isabella and Giselle are already starting on what looks like a breakfast. So what are we doing?
I think we should probably have some breakfast before we head off.
Yeah.
Don't we?
Hopefully it's included with the board.
Yes.
So
All inclusive.
So you come downstairs and Isabella greets you all. Oh, good morning. How did we all sleep then?
Wonderfully, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, very well, thank you.
And are we hungry?
First good
What
night's
would we
sleep
like?
in a while.
That's so good to hear. I'm very glad. Are we hungry for anything? What would we like to eat?
You haven't got any bacon bread, have you?
We've got bacon and we've got bread.
Right, smash the two together. It's an invention we've come up with called bacon bread.
Oh, all right.
Hmm.
I can do that. How many would you like?
As many as you can muster. Use all your bacon.
I suppose I could give you 10 bacon and 10 loaves of bread. But that's all we'll have for today, though.
We'll take the lot.
And by bacon, you don't mean bacon fish, do you?
No, we do get some butchers who travel through. There's a few farmsteads to the north where it thaws out a bit.
Okay, good.
You can have fish if you like.
No.
Very well.
Bacon bread, thank you.
Let's see, that'll be 20 silver pieces or 2 gold. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll buy it. Seeing as though you all cut your hands because of me last night.
She notices that. Oh, are you all okay? You've been in a scrap or something, have you?
No, they've been cure wounds. They're fine.
Yeah, we all made a blood pact last night to a new god, so no worries.
Pretty freaky.
Yeah.
It's not a nasty one, is it?
Well, it depends what your interests are. You know, one person's nasty god is another one's wonderful. So,
Not in my experience.
well, you haven't experienced anything yet. But if you're
We've
interested,
lost.
let us know.
I'm a lot older than you, I think.
Age doesn't have to matter.
I suppose. Right, let me just get that food for you. And she kind of walks off with a confused expression on her face. Axe,
Olin will just be smirking.
Axe, make sure you've ticked off 2 gold pieces. Giselle comes over and says,
Yep.
"That's a lot of food, guys. You're not planning on setting out today, are you?"
Absolutely,
Maybe,
we are.
yeah.
Right, well, hope you've got everything. You're looking a bit a bit, well, not insulated, I suppose.
Can you
Where's
point us
the-
in the right direction?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, man.
I was going to say exactly what you were saying, my friend. Where's the best place to go and buy that sort of stuff?
Well, clothing stores just at the end of this road. Again, to come out and turn right, and yeah, you can't miss it. It's a big old shop. Says clothes and furs on it.
Clothes
Oh,
and
there we go.
furs. Catch feet. Oh yeah, what's the little cabin like really high up north?
Oh, those are the wolf sleds. Yeah, that's where Sasha is.
Okay.
Yeah, she needs all the land to let him roam about, you see. Since they've not been able to, go back and forth on the lake, they get quite frisky quite easily, so they need to burn off all that energy.
Oh, yes. I need to
Yep.
roam free.
Yep.
Exactly.
Is there anywhere that sells weapons here?
Oh, I don't know about weapons. The only other place is the general store. And that's just in the centre of the village. So let me just map this out for you. So we've got clothing store, we've got the wolf sleds, and then we have the general store here. She says, I'm not
Okay.
sure if they'll have weapons. There's not much need for it around here. It's mostly, like fishing gear and general goods. The guards come fully equipped, and all their stuff comes straight from the capital, I believe, anyway.
Okay.
We could sew you a glove made out of fish hooks. You could scratch people.
I don't know if you want to do that. It sounds like a great way to get tetanus.
Touche, my lady.
Thinking
touche.
so was a blood pack, to be honest.
Yeah, I saw that. Are you guys okay?
It's just the tetanus.
No.
Oh. Well,
Yeah. Let us know if you're interested.
in tetanus,
Yep.
no thanks. But look,
It
guys, I was thinking about what you said yesterday, and it's been troubling me all night. Just, will you promise me that you'll come back if things get hairy out there?
Oh, aye.
Good.
you make no promises.
I just didn't want to be the reason
Aye.
for more people to go missing.
Don't
Oh,
worry,
you're
we'll
not- you're-
we'll leave a will that clearly says that you're to blame.
What?
Oh, come on now.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, sorry.
We won't leave a will. So
Oh.
yeah. Don't worry, we'll come back.
Look, please do. Anyway, I better get to
Right.
these tables. And then you see she
Enjoy.
starts. Yeah, she starts prepping the inn for the rest of the day and asking Isabella if she's anything else she needs.
Right, let's go shopping.
Yes.
Okay, where would we like to go first?
General store, I think.
Yeah, general
Yeah.
store.
Yep.
Okay. So let me just open up. So you come inside, and yeah, it looks pretty scarce. It's not full of as much as you've seen in other general stores, but there's still bits and bobs in case you need anything. There's quite a huffy male human kind of keeping stock of the few items he has. It's kind of much regard. 2 cans of there. More fishing. That's not know what to do with. Oh, morning. What you see is what you get. What do you need?
You got any lamp oil?
Lamp oil. Yeah, I got plenty of oil. How much do you need?
What's it coming in a bottle?
Well, yeah, it usually comes in like a little can.
All right, and how much? Oh, well, all right. How much do we get out of a can?
That's it. A can would give you a few lamp uses. How much time do you need to light your lamp for?
Well, I'm thinking of pouring it on wood, making a fire out in that storm.
Oh, that storm. Making a fire out in that storm. Why? Where are you
Aye.
going that you need to make a fire in that storm?
Out onto the lake.
Are you Kingsguard?
No, we're here to save the King's Guard.
Is this some weird joke I'm not a part of? Why would
No, it's not a joke at all.
why
We're the
would you
Carrot
say
Corp. You may have heard of us.
the carrot? What
We're
is?
the Special Forces. Special Forces.
I thought those were the Kingsguard. I thought the Kingsguard were the special forces.
So did we.
I don't know what's going on. Look, if you want enough oil to last you a night, it's a silver piece.
Right, well, give me 5 silver pieces worth of oil then.
Rightio. And he brings you. Essentially brings you like quite a large keg of oil. Not too large
Right.
enough, like not like so large that you have to like carry it like a barrel, but it's large enough to. Yeah, it's definitely got enough oil to last you at least 5 nights.
Yeah,
Right, there you go, 5 silver pieces.
Edmonton's group. Thank you very much. I was thinking that, maybe a fire might be a good idea out there when it's very cold.
Have you seen the wind? Yeah. Anyway, look. Do what you want. I'm
You got any windbreaks?
Have I got any wind breaks? No. I don't sell anything for this wind. Nobody does.
Alright, sorry.
Do you have a rapier?
No! Why would I have a rapier? We're a general store in a little old ice fishing place. What are you talking about?
Pretty general tool.
For what?
Everyone for stabbing. People have to
Stabbing
defend
what?
themselves.
It's a general
Fish.
Yeah,
store.
exactly.
Ice monsters.
Why don't you go ask the King's
Yeah.
Guard if they've got one?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good idea, thank
That was
you.
sarcasm. Don't ask the King's Guard.
Oh, okay. There's no need to be like that, is there? I thought we were friendly.
I don't know who you are.
Do you speak to all of your customers like this?
He kind of looks a bit guilty and says, "You're right, okay, I've not had that many customers lately, and just, all we've got is the King's Guard, and they come in, and they give me a load of grief. Sorry, what else can I get you?"
Yeah, I feel you. Those Kingsguard are colder than the weather outside, aren't they, if you know what I mean? Haha.
He looks like guilty still and says, "I can't blame them, they've lost like 12 of their brethren, haven't they?"
Oh, yeah.
Oh, way to make it real.
Great. Do you have any rations?
Rations? Yeah.
Any food in general that might last for a while?
We got like rations around here. They're like a dried fish and meat. Is that alright? It'll keep.
Yeah, I'll take some of them.
Yeah.
I'll take
Can we
some
have
of
the dried meat? Less of the dried fish, because that will probably get very smelly.
Okay, how many?
I'll take some fish.
Okay, how much rations do you all need?
How much do you have?
Look, I've got about 15 days worth back here.
Can I take 5 days, please?
5 days for you, sir? Yeah, that's 15 silver pieces.
Great. Well, I'll take the 10, and then I'll be willing to share. Okay, Cassius,
Yeah,
just so you know.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, let's take it all.
Right, 15 silver pieces from you, please, mate. And then...
Is that for all of it? I'll pay for it all.
Oh,
right,
I see.
Oh,
you
you're
go,
so
legend.
Called
generous.
out.
Making a
You're so
point.
generous.
That'll be 45 silver pieces.
I paid 45 silver pieces.
Or to mark that off your wallet.
I'm doing it new.
Do you have any healers kits or herbalism kits?
Don't know about healers kits. Might have something herbalism wise. Dagny rustled something up a while back. Let me check in the back. And he comes back with what looks like, pretty good herbalism kit. He blows dust off it and says, "Yeah, here you go. Just call that 3 gold pieces. Only one we've got, I'm afraid."
Okay, that's fine. I'll take it.
Cool. 3 gold pieces then, please.
I will
So-
hand them over 3 gold.
Diamonds. I need a diamond. Do you have one?
Well, again, it's always you. Where do you think you are?
I have very specific needs. And this is a general store. You never know what you might find.
Yeah, we don't have any diamonds, no.
I totally thought he was going to say, like, oh, wait.
Do you have any, like, interesting items? Like, more than your bog standard, like, rope and
like
tackles and
something
stuff.
special that you're holding off for just the right customer.
Yeah.
I have something. Let me take a look around. He starts going through his stuff.
Okay.
Maybe. I've got this, and he holds up a green vial. It's just a poison.
Hang on. So you guys got poison in a general store. What would you use that for?
Well,
Ice rats, I reckon.
back in the day, well, you can get some pretty big, mean creatures out there in the lake. This is, well, I don't really sell it. I keep it in case we need to trap a bigger creature. It's quite dear, though. I don't know if any of you will be able to afford it.
How much?
75 gold pieces.
What the shit?
Jesus.
Is it dragon poison or something?
It's just general poison, but put it this way, it's enough to kill.
Poison.
It's enough to kill an Arctic bear, and that's usually what we need it for. Not many of us are trained in close combat, so usually it's down to a trap, some poison meat, and bam, no more bear attacks.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
For 75 gold pieces, I want that to be enough to wipe out this entire village, sir.
I mean,
Not that that's our goal.
Yes, what my learned friend said. That is not our goal.
We are lovers, not haters. We are fighters.
Wondered where that was going.
We're
Yeah.
not poisoners.
Yes.
Not poisoners.
No. We like to kill with blood and, close combat.
Stop.
right.
So, any other tips for, going out into the cold? Like, for example, if we were to go out onto the lake?
Yeah,
So do we
you're
have
all well.
Okay. Somebody called Giselle?
Oh, the girl who's staying at the Fox.
Yeah. She's asked us to go out onto the lake, just so you know.
Oh,
She's asked you.
Yeah. So if we
Giselle
die,
asked you.
just so you know, it's her fault.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, surely that would be deception.
No.
It's the same bonus for me, so
Ah.
15.
Man, the girl must be desperate then. Look, if you guys can find a brother, then... Wait, what are you guys getting out of it anyway?
Fame.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's
The
easier
warm
ways to get
feeling of
famous,
doing a
my
good
friends.
deed.
Why don't you just go to the fight pits? It's easy.
Could be our next stop.
Oh, we're going to check them out, don't you worry.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
maybe
Giselle
that
did
far.
she did ask us, with big teary eyes. So,
How
she
can
really
you
persuaded
that
us.
kind of eye?
Look,
Yeah.
guys, I as teary-eyed as she was, I wouldn't be making that journey, but...
Oh, well, that's
Your
why
funeral, I
you,
suppose.
run. That's why
Yeah.
you run a general store with very little in it. We
Yeah.
adventurers,
Does he have any clothing in the store?
probably not.
He said...
An I Heart Frest t-shirt.
He's just got, general, aprons.
And a
things
double-decker
like that.
bus for no reason.
Yes.
He says, look, guys, if you're serious about going out there and you need proper clothing, go to the clothing store around the corner. We don't...
Oh, the clothing store. Where's the clothing store?
It's
It's on the map.
It's on the map, man. It's on the map.
I'm
Come out
totally
here.
upset about the clothing store.
Turn left.
See?
You'll head on the main road. Turn right, and it's just on your left. Your big wooden sign outside.
Oh, marvelous.
Before we leave, can I get a fishing kit? How much is a fishing kit?
You want a fishing kit? What, you planning on going in the ice?
Well, maybe just in case we get hungry, we can fish some fish
Good
up through the
thinking about that.
ice.
That's clever.
Okay. I mean, for the net, for the bait, you're talking, 14 silver pieces.
Okay, I'll take it.
Right. Okay. Just going for you. So yeah, he hands you over a rod, so a fishing rod, and then a fishing tackle as well.
Okay.
Have you guys been on the
Awesome.
ice before?
No, do you have any tips?
Don't go.
Anything
Other than that.
usable? Yeah.
Look, my best advice is if it gets too hard, come back. It's not worth the journey. If it's, put it this way, it can take 2 days on a good day to get to the center of the ice. On a bad day, it can take a week, maybe more.
Is it slippy, the ice?
Is the ice?
I know that sounds like a
slippy?
stupid question. Like,
It's a good point, actually.
do we need
Well-
to fashion something for our
Yeah, do you have any
shoes?
grippers? Yeah. Good
Fortunately,
thinking, actually.
no. It tends to get slippy in the warmer months when there's less snow to grip it.
Okay.
But the weather
Oh,
as it's been,
yeah.
the fishermen that have been going down to the edge of the lake say the layer of snow is keeping them gripped.
Maybe snowshoes.
Ooh.
I don't think you'll need snowshoes, guys, but you'll definitely need warm ones.
Okay.
Do you have any compasses?
Oh, that's a good.
I might have
Cool.
one.
Or alternatively, do you have a bowl and a magnet?
I don't know what a magnet is.
I believe you people call them ironstone.
Compass? Yeah, I've got the one, but it only comes in a pack of navigator's tools.
Which is that?
Well, it's 18 gold pieces.
Well, that sounds like an essential purchase. I'm willing to chip in.
Yeah, I'll put some in as well.
Okay, how much do you both want to put in? 9 each?
Yeah, I'm happy with
I
that.
was gonna put some in as well, but
Oh, I welcome your contribution. I welcome it.
Great. If you guys ever go on the sea or anywhere like that, it'll be useful there too.
Yeah, I imagine it's something we will always use.
Yep. So, splitting it 5 ways, yes? No, Caecilius, don't pipe up. It's fine. I accept your contribution.
5 ways. Fine. Does anyone even know how to use a compass?
Yeah.
Strictly speaking, I didn't offer any money, but I mean, I feel
Neither
the
did
pressure
I,
now.
Olin. neither.
Yeah.
How are you splitting this, guys? Is it going to be what? 3 gold pieces and 6 silver pieces each? What?
do 3 gold each, and I'll do the extra 3 gold.
Oh,
That's very friendly of you.
It's very
Thank you.
kind of you. Thank
Okay,
you.
if everyone mark that off your wallets.
Waste
You
of
now have
money.
navigator's tools.
That was in character.
So assume you have your instruments used for navigation at sea. I'll also say navigation in difficult terrain.
if only we had a dwarf with us. They can always tell where north is.
Isn't that
They could
only
be
while
our-
underground, though?
Oh, well, we could always, dunk them under.
Under the ice.
Or was I just massively dwarf racist? I think Edmund might have just been massively dwarf racist. No, they're only any good when they're under the ground, dwarves. Coming up here, stealing our job. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm going to mark that on my sheet. I'm a bit concerned about Edmund.
Alright. Should we go get some warm clothes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do it.
I think we should.
Yep.
Okay, so he bids you farewell. You head out to the clothing store, which, yeah, as was described, there's just a wooden sign that says Jet Clothing. And inside, it's just wall to wall. It looks like leather and furs and what seems to be like seal skins, foxes, wolves. Very warm, toasty outfits. And you're just greeted by a general shopkeeper who says, good morning. Finest clothes in all of this small village. How can I help you?
Is he drunk?
Not drunk. Just don't get many customers.
Right,
Okay.
I'm perusing. Just
Do you
away
sell
from-
rapiers?
Ooh, afraid not. Don't really do weapons. Just the clothing you see.
What about a diamond?
Don't really get many precious gems around these areas. To be fair, only a small village. Anything like that easily get nicked. I'm sure you can imagine.
No,
you need a diamond
before
for?
we start browsing.
For magical stuff.
Oh right, yeah.
Adventures.
Even less magic around here. Except old Dagny. She's only
Yeah.
magic type around here, and even then, it's mostly muttering.
So you haven't got anything out the back that's particularly fancy?
I've got some tanning equipment that I use to create all the leathers.
What levels have you got?
Mostly
So,
a
look.
seal, bit of regular cow as well. All forms part of the outfits for most of the fishermen in the village.
Right, well,
Can I ask a completely out of character question, which is going to influence what happens, I think, from
Yep.
Cassilius' point of view? Is this classing as armor, or would this class as like cold resistance?
This
or...
would be, so anything in this shop would just class as cold resistance. It's just
As what?
for-
Sorry, you broke
It's,
a
it
little
would
bit.
just be cold resistance. I just didn't want to make
Oh,
it
okay.
furs. I thought it would be nice if they had like seal skin.
No,
For
no, that's fine.
immersion's
It's your fault.
sake, which has been
Mhm.
ruined now because
Alright.
of Peter's question.
sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah, so no, it wouldn't be armor. This is all purely for the cold.
Cool.
could I please have a look around for the blackest and most night watchiest of fur cloaks in the shop, please?
Yeah, so you come across one outfit which seems to be a combination of what looks like black wolf, beaver, and black bear fur.
Nice. And does it look like it'll keep me warm on the ice?
Yes, so you can assume that all the outfits in here are designed for the weather of Frest and the lake.
And I can still wear my armour while wearing that.
Yes, so you can see that essentially it's beaver skin attachments for your shoes. The trousers, the wolf fur is essentially like the trousers. They'll just attach to your belt, and then the bear skin you kind of drape around yourself, almost like a cloak.
We just lost.
Just
you.
lost
Just
him.
lost you. How do you make that t-shirt so quick?
There you are. Sorry, I lost everyone.
So yes, Stu, so a bear skin cloak, wolf skin trousers,
Yep.
and beaver skin boot attachments. So essentially, it just all goes over your clothes.
Oh, wicked. All right, I will have them, please. How much is that?
That'll be 5 gold pieces, my dear sir.
Well, actually, that sounds fair for that. Yes, you shall have your 5 gold pieces.
Thank you very much.
Can I have the same, please?
Yes, of course. Another 5 gold pieces from you, sir.
Oh, Chris says you can't buy the same outfit. Oh.
Do you have any?
They're dressed the same.
Any hats?
Any hats? Yes, you can see. You can see there's a
big
hat.
furry hat.
There's a hat made of beaver skin with the tail jutting out of it, just like old Davy Crockett.
I was thinking like a Davy Crockett hat.
Yep. So
Okay, I'll have one of them.
Yep. So Caecilius has a beaver hat on top of his outfit as well.
We look different now, Ed. Don't worry.
Do you have anything in blue like my cloak?
Blue, that's tough. I mean, we have this, and it shows you like a silver, what looks like it must have been a silver Arctic fox outfit. So it's more like a white.
Okay, and how much is that? Is it just as warm?
It's just as warm. It'll be 5 gold pieces again.
Yeah, okay, I'll go for the white.
Wonderful.
It's like camouflage here, right?
Yeah. You certainly would have a hard time spotting you in the ice. Don't get lost.
Haha, yeah.
No, seriously, please don't get lost.
Oh yeah, you know Giselle.
The girl in the fox inn, in the white fox.
Yeah, she told us to go onto the lake. So
Did she?
just so you know.
What happened to her?
Yeah, I know.
She lost a finger.
Yeah,
Oh.
we saw. Yeah.
Who operated on her, or did it just fall off?
Well, she came back. It was black as anything. Yeah, and a few days later, nothing they could do. The flesh had died.
Oh, grim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof.
I will take a white grey wolf outfit, please.
Of course, yeah. So, we've got this one over here, and so it's quite a large. Well, it seemed for you, Greg. Now it would be about 2 foxes sewn together, but yeah, another 5 gold pieces.
Perfect. Do you have any like eye protection?
How do you mean?
Well, it's obviously quite snowy, so something to keep the snow out of my eyes.
You just have to use your hand. I mean, you could maybe put a hat on like this fella has, but protecting your eyes won't do much against the actual visibility out there, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just take the outfit, please. Thank you.
That's okay. 5 gold pieces from you, sir. Make sure it's off your wallet, guys.
Yep.
Mhm.
And you, madam, with the brown hair. It's you.
Funny. Yeah, I kind of figured that one out, but thanks. Do you have any like dark grey, black stuff?
Well,
I'm not fussy.
We can mix it
Oh,
up.
now everyone's doing it.
We could give you some of this fox with some of this bear skin.
Sure.
So yeah, you now have a
Wait,
bear skin.
Do you have any? Wait. Just before we commit,
Okay.
do you have any like really outlandish coloured stuff?
We do. I'm surprised none of you have spotted. So he points you to essentially an entire fox fur outfit. So it's just all bright orange with like white edges.
Yeah, she wants that.
Oh, very well. That's 5 gold pieces, please.
Yeah, there you go, Axe.
Are you paying for it? Olin?
Whatever. Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
This is the exact.
So, Caecilius
Wow, it
and
really brings out your eyes, that white and orange. Well done.
Caecilius and Edmund are dressed all in black, except for Caecilius, who also has a beaver hat. Ragnar is all in white with quite a large fox robe. Olin is similar. And then we have Axe all in bright orange with white ruffles around the edge. Well, you all look a pretty picture. It should keep the cold out. Just make sure you keep it on, guys. Even if you feel like you're getting too hot, don't take off your clothes. That might be hypothermia setting in.
Okay.
Okie doke.
Our watch begin.
Okay. What are you watching?
Never mind.
Okay then. Thank you. Have a good day, everybody.
Alright, let's get out on that eye.
Do we want to get some sleds and try that conversation,
yes.
or just go out by foot? From what we
Probably
were
sleds.
told, I don't think she's willing for the wolves to go out onto the ice, but we could potentially persuade her or buy the wolves, but that's probably a livelihood, so what's our approach?
Well, we can always go and ask and then see what happens.
Okay.
If the wolves ran off last time, are they gonna do the same again?
Potentially. By the sound of it, things are only getting worse.
But
DM,
Yes.
are there any King's Guards like patrolling?
Make a perception check.
Here come the theft.
I don't know what you mean. I only got a 5, so I'm guessing probably I can't see any.
So when you step outside the clothing store, the visibility seems even worse than the day before. All you can really see are the buildings just nearest to you. Like over here, you can't.
Okay.
You can't even see over there with how thick the blizzard is.
Okay, well, Olin is going to shout, are there any King's Guards around here?
You hear for a bit. Yeah, why?
Where are you?
Hold on. And you hear the crunching of stones. It seems two of them have approached.
Okay,
Not the same.
do
two
either
from
of
the
them have a
pub yesterday.
rapier?
Make a perception check.
11?
So looking, it seems that they're both issued with general short swords.
Rubbish. I'll just ask, do you guys have any rapiers in your weapon storage?
For what reason are you asking this, citizen?
To get a a weapon for going out on the lake.
Okay, a few things. First of all, we don't recommend going out on the lake at all.
Yeah, we've
Second
heard
of all,
that.
Yep.
even if we did have a rapier in our possession, it is not King's Guard's responsibilities to arm citizens.
Yeah.
What exactly do you expect were you to go on the lake to encounter?
Well, see, the thing is that we are actually sent by the king as well, doing our duty to explore and report back our findings. And we lost some of our equipment along the way, so we are just hoping that we could get some more equipment.
It's been a tough journey.
They look
Yeah.
at each other and they say, "Oh yeah, sent by the king. Who sent you?"
Yeah. And I'll raise my fingers to my lips.
What the hell are you doing? Who sent you?
Oh, okay. So you're clearly not in the know then.
Ah,
I'm unable to share that information with you because you're clearly too low a level.
They both scoffed. We're the King's Guard. We're quite literally the King's right-hand men.
Well, he has a left hand too.
Uh-huh. So...
Mm-hmm.
And the guy whispers to him. Okay, well, show us your tattoo then.
Yeah.
Sorry, DM question. Does Edmund have a tattoo that would... Does Edmund have a tattoo?
You have a tattoo, Edmund, if you remember.
I do, sorry. I should have written that in my notes, shouldn't I? Edmund shows them his tattoo.
They both look and go, "What is that? Is that like a bear? No, it's like a lion in pain, right? What is that? Who are you?"
I am Edmund of the Bloody Sands.
Oh my, it is real. That's the Oh, I thought it was just a rumour. They start howling with laughter. How drunk did you get, Mr. Edmund? Jeez.
Pretty.
Yeah, the cat
Pretty
that looks
damn.
like a bear.
Pretty damn drunk.
The cat
Yeah.
that looks like a
Yeah.
bear. Look, Mr.
Yeah,
Jellison. If that's not the tattoo we were looking for, but what business do you have in the lake?
We're here to sort the problem out, lads. You've lost too many men. We've been sent here to fix it.
By who? The king has not sent you, sir.
Okay, can I try and charm one of them?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god!
Great. So they just have to make a saving throw of a wisdom saving throw of greater than 11.
A wisdom saving throw greater than 11.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just get up a guard's stats. In case that wisdom is any decent, which I doubt, but we'll just check it. Guard.
I would like to say, just in my defence, I think if Edmund had a tattoo that was a cat that looked like a bear, I would have remembered that.
That was an 8.
Oh.
So let's see. Olin got you charm. It makes it. It does so. It is charmed by you. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you. Okay, so you've got how long? An hour. So this the guard on the left suddenly goes, oh, sorry. Oh, apologies. Oh, Miss Elf. What's going on? What were you asking again?
Basically, I'm interested in getting a rapier.
Oh, a rapier. And the other guy goes, Davis, what the? No. A rapier. I don't think we have any, Lady Elf, but you can have my short sword if you want. Davis, what the? Just leave it. My short sword?
Yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Okay, here you go. Davis, seriously, what the? Just leave it out, Gregory. Just leave it out.
Do you?
Here you are.
I don't
Lady
suppose you
Elf.
have a diamond, do you?
Oh, a diamond. For you, my friend. Oh, I wish.
Maybe a wedding ring?
No, I don't. Nothing like that, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, just while we have you here, friend. So what exactly is it that the King's Guard are doing on the lake? What do they know? Tell us everything.
Oh, well, David, seriously, Gregory, just shut up, okay? Let me talk to Lady Elf. Davis, that is completely confidential information. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Very quietly at this point, I'm going to whisper to Olin, saying, "Do you think Gregory's looking tired?"
Yeah. Can I cast sleep on?
Oh my god!
Yes, you may. Let's see. Yeah, roll them d8s, baby. Let me just roll.
That was the most subtle hint I could give.
Let me roll a couple of d8s over here.
You remember that bit earlier when
Yep.
you said, "How low is your opinion of us, Edmund?"
Yeah, going down.
Actually, I'll let's see. So we level that. So I'll do. Okay, hold on. Just roll a few here.
Not stealing. He did give it to us, so
Oh, actually, no, you're right. You get, absolutely willingly. You're correct.
Okay. How much did you roll?
20.
Oh. Oh, yeah, not enough, I'm afraid, for this kind of guard. So he looks
Well,
a bit drowsy.
worth a
goes,
try.
Oh. So let me double check. Sleep. 5d8. Yeah, so he kind of goes, oh, Davis, what are you? Ah! Davis, seriously, what? And then Davis starts talking really rapidly while Gregory tries to interrupt him. He says, basically, that researcher in the middle of the lake, we reckon he had something to do with it, and he was supposed to be researching things for the king. And when all this happened, we reckon he was trying to get out of it, so we sent our people out there to see what he'd found out, but then they've not come back, right? He's still trying to interrupt him. So yeah, we reckon some of his secret projects aren't going as well as they thought. We reckon all this is connected, but we're not entirely sure. Now we've lost about 12 guys, isn't that right? Davis, that's it. And he starts dragging them away. We'll see you soon, friend.
Guys, does anyone have any questions to shout after Davis right now?
Yep.
Nothing comes to mind, which
No,
makes me
I
think
can't.
Icelius nothing will come to mind. So
Okay, cool. Well, I have got a short sword now, so that's
Oh, gosh.
fun.
And also, you know, that one spell has advanced the plot by like 3 sessions. Well done.
So,
Right.
what would we like to do now?
I think get going before Gregory comes back.
Yeah, it only lasts
Let's leave.
an hour. He's going to be really mad in an hour because he'll know.
Yeah, he definitely wants his sword back.
Yes. But it's good to have like a throwaway, item.
So, are we gonna try and see Sasha, or are we just
Yes.
gonna go out?
Looking at the big world map, the lake does look pretty big. I can imagine anything's in the middle.
Even if the dogs get scared at the point they got scared before, we'll still have got there faster than hoofing it on foot, I reckon, if we use
Yeah.
the sleds.
We can
Not
ask
that
her.
any of us know how to drive sleds, but
Oh,
we'll figure it
but-
out.
I've got a potion of animal friendship.
Ah,
Very good.
crap.
I can drive cars.
Yeah, I just could foresee like Caecilius like getting his foot stuck and just getting dragged off.
The side session, rescue Caecilius from the wolf.
Just shouting, "Avenge me!" as he's dragged away.
Yeah, let's go see Sasha.
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
see what
let's
the deal is. If you're right, if we can get there quicker, fantastic. But
Mhm.
So we
Yeah.
head north where the snow seems to be thicker. It's actually slightly uphill. And as you get about halfway up, so you can see this slight outline of the hill here. It's all starting to be fenced with wire and wooden posts. And behind you can see, there's a lot of wolf dogs sat around enjoying the snow, tongues lolling out. A few of them howling, a few of them chasing one another. Quite a lot of them sleeping. And right in the middle is quite a large hut, almost like a big long stable. You go inside and there's a quite plucky looking human girl, blonde hair tied in a tight ponytail at the back. And she's currently grooming one such dog and making sure its fur is nice and fluffy and insulated. She stands up and turns around and says, "Oh, hello. Oh, strangers, come to me. What's going on? What's going on, guys?
hi,
Hi.
hi. I'm wondering, do you rent your dogs out?
She kind of pauses for a second, says, "Normally I would, friend, but yeah, not in this weather. Not after everything that's happened."
Oh, well, we're just a group of ice fishermen, and we just kind of want to go around the outskirts of the lake, trying to find some good catch.
Yo, you won't need wolves for that then. You can just make that on foot. Again, if you stay close to the edge,
Oh,
don't go.
well, we want to go to some of the quite unreached areas, so like right round the north, right through to the east, so quite some distance. Thought the wolves would be quite a quick way of getting around.
I don't think. I mean, you'd be better taking a horse around the edge of the lake, to be honest, if you want to go north or east.
Sorry,
Just-
taking you broke up again with that.
I'd say you'd want to get a horse if you want to go north or east. If you just walk around the edge of the lake, it'll take you a few days, but you can still get there.
Well, the quickest way through is like through the lake, right?
You're joking, right?
No, we're quite hardy.
That it's not a case of hardy. It's like saying it's like crossing an ocean to get to the village on the other side of the bridge. You don't need to cross. Don't go crossing the lake for fishing, please.
That's where the best fish are.
Not anymore. It isn't. We've already lost Kingsguard out there. I don't want fishermen getting lost too. If Kingsguard can't make it, then no offence, fishermen aren't.
What if we told you we were the king's fishermen?
I would imagine they're a bit lower on the rung as the King's Guard. Has the king
That's a
requested
fair
this?
point, Yes.
Make a persuasion check.
Yes.
Show her
Can
my
I-
fishing rod.
Olin and Edmund roll for persuasion check.
Can I show I have the Kingsguard sword, right? So
You roll with
I got-
advantage.
I got a crit.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, we are so the king's fishermen.
12. Yeah.
She looks at you and goes, "Why would the King's fisherman need a short sword? I mean, you're
For
dressed
the really
like
big fish.
you're dressed like a soldier. Does a King's fisherman armed then?"
we're the retinue. Yeah, there's a whole load of who come
Yeah.
out.
With the
That's pretty good,
vanguard. The rest are on
Yep.
their way.
I mean, I'd heard the king was getting a bit, she kind of does a loopy impression. But to make you
Well,
poor
I
people
wouldn't
go
say
and...
that to us.
But he's making you fishing. I'm not being funny. Probably the most dangerous area in the country at the moment. Just for fish.
Yes.
He's very
You know-
particular.
He really
You must
wants
have
to
heard
fish.
of these
the
banquets.
freshest.
I mean, I'd heard rumours of banquets, yeah, but
Well,
look, even
If
if
you
you are
imagine-
from the
well-
king, I wouldn't feel right knowing that you went out there and didn't come back like the rest of them.
it's not a
We
problem.
will come back, don't you worry. How much gold do you want for your dogs to
Look,
help us?
It's not just guards that haven't come back. I've lost dogs too. I've lost 8 of them.
Well, the king can reimburse.
Well, he hasn't.
Yeah.
What
No,
if
but
we
he
promise
can if
you-
you help us.
Your dogs will come to no harm.
Well, that's what the last group said.
But we mean it.
That's what the last group said.
God damn the last group.
I'm sorry, guys. I really can't risk my dogs getting lost again. And I certainly wouldn't feel right if you got lost too.
It looks like the king's not getting his fish today, my friend.
I'd be so disappointed.
It's a sad day for
Mm.
all Marquesia.
I am sorry, but I'm sure the king would feel even worse if he'd known that he'd lost 12 Kingsguard and 5 of his royal fishermen.
He views us as expendable.
Yeah.
That's very true.
That's
Bad.
terrible.
Yeah.
Concerned about the fish.
You're people, aren't you? You know, you've got your own
Well,
lives.
our livelihoods are based on this fishing trip. We've
Oh.
sacrificed everything to come here.
He's got our families.
Caecilius, make a persuasion check.
Oh.
16.
I'll ignore Stuart. She looks around and says,
Uh,
"Look, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'll rent you the sleds, but you've got to promise me, if there's any sign of danger, if my dogs don't like what's going on, I want you to turn back. Do you promise?"
yes,
Yes.
Sure.
of
Yeah.
course. From the
Um,
deepest parts of our souls.
Sounds good.
Do the dogs know the way home?
Yeah, the dogs don't get lost. No matter how far you go out the lake, they'll smell their way back to me.
And that's above ground? Is that also below ground?
Well, like
Below
a
Is that in water?
In the water? Why would it be in the
Yeah.
water?
Oh, we were just having a discussion earlier on. Never mind us.
I'm starting to have second thoughts about this.
Don't worry, if anyone goes underwater, it'll be Gragnar here. Haha. He's an
strong
orc.
swimmer.
Yeah,
She kind
but
of
look at those muscles.
She looks at Gragnar with sad eyes and says, "Please be careful, Gragnar. Don't go under the water."
Don't plan on going underwater?
Good.
You know Giselle?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. She. We bumped into her, and she.
Can I elbow you? Quickly.
Yeah. We met Giselle.
How's her
How
hand
much
doing?
money for the sleds?
How's Giselle's hand doing?
Oh, she still lost the finger. You know, it's
It's not
4
got back
fingers.
yet.
But it's not got worse, right?
It's not got, no, she hasn't lost any further fingers.
Oh,
So-
God. Right, look, it's 2 gold pieces per sled. You'll probably need about 3. You can get 2 on each one.
Right.
Sounds good.
I'll
Each
pay
sled
for
comes
one.
with 4 dogs each. So, again, I've already lost 8 dogs. I don't want to lose another 12.
How many dogs
Coming
do you have in total? Quite an establishment you've got here.
I've got about 40 in total. So,
Wow.
the one good
Okay.
thing about the weather is I've been able to spend some time with them, you know, and just keeping them fit, making sure the coats are okay and nice and insulated.
They look very well looked after. You should be very proud.
Thank
Yes.
you. Just make sure you look after them too, okay?
Of
Oh,
course.
They'll be glossy.
The
You
dogs
return
have names that were far away.
Yeah, please name all 40, Simon.
them.
Or at least 12 that we're taking.
Nibbles, kibbles, tibbles, dibbles.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Inky,
5,
Winky,
6.
Blinky, Clyde.
Wait a minute. He's
Okay, well, the dogs you'll be
randomly
taking,
generating.
I'll give you Rule, Treves, Vern, Whitcomb, Johnny, Vilmos, Ants, Ari, Humberto, Emlyn, and Hamlin. How's that sound?
Umberto.
Are they all boys?
And Adam.
Umberto.
Perfect. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Lovely. I pay was it 2 gold, did you say, Simon? Sorry? Was it 4 gold?
2 gold,
2 gold.
for each sled. You need 3.
Yeah, I'll give her 2 gold for one.
I'll give it 2 gold.
I'll stick
Thanks,
in
guys.
2.
Right. Let me get them tacked up then. So
Can I have Adam on my sled?
Yep, Adam on your sled. So yeah, who wants to be on what sled?
Yeah, who's got Umberto? Because I want to ride with Umberto.
Okay, let me
I'll have to
copy
ride
in,
with
let me copy in
Umberto.
the names. I'll put
Okay,
into
who
the-
has animal handling? Like, who actually has experience with animals?
Ish. Like, I don't have I've got +1. Nothing, like, spectacular.
Edmund knows his way around animals, +3.
Edmund, you might be best on your own. Ding.
Yeah, I should probably drive one because I can drive cars.
Then you
so
can't
hopefully
have-
transfer.
Umberto.
Oh, but he's the. But he's the Spanishest.
Is it Italian or Spanish?
Oh, actually, it might be Italian. Actually, yeah.
I once knew an Umberto and he was Italian, so
Oh, right, okay.
Umberto.
Umberto.
It could be.
I've never seen Johnny spelled with a H.
It's a
No,
fantasy
yeah,
world.
people
And an
do.
IE.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so who wants sled number 1
Perfect.
and who's on it?
All
No,
right,
what's
I'll
that?
Oh, Humberto. Okay.
Oh, Umberto.
I'm not interested anymore.
Okay. Who wants sled number? Let's start with the
I
name. Who wants sled
literally
number
just
3?
thought the same thing.
I want sled 2. I want to be on sled 2.
Okay, Caecilius is on sled 2.
I'll go for 3.
3 is Gregnar. Edmund, which one are you going on?
Did I say 1? I'll go 1.
Okay, and who's Axe? Which one are you got on? 1, 2, or 3?
I mean, I'd say I like even numbers, but I honestly don't mind.
I'll put you on sled 2 then. So Caecilius and Axe on sled 2. Olin, which one do you want? 1 or 3?
So are we saying that Edmund is best by himself?
Yeah, on sled 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've
then I'll go with Gragnar.
Okay, so Edmund on sled 1, Caecilius and Axe on sled 2, and Gragnar and Olin on sled 3. So,
Cool.
you are now...
Gragnar, can you just move your flail ever so slightly? It's in my way. And you've got this big fishing rod. I mean, seriously, Gragnar.
I just carry.
a fishing rod.
I've got a great axe as well. I just carry all these things.
Wow.
Ragnar, why have you got so much luggage?
Gragnar, this is very difficult.
I like to be prepared.
Yeah, no kidding.
Do you want to drive?
No, by all means.
Yeah, so who's driving on sled 2?
Axe, what's your animal handling like?
It's 1. And if it helps, I have vehicles land.
Oh, definitely.
Proficiency?
Yeah,
Oh,
if you're
that's good.
proficient in vehicles,
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay.
If you're okay driving.
You've got vehicles
Sure.
around. You could have been driving the cars this whole
I did
time.
the first session when
She
you weren't
did a bit.
here, and then you. Yeah.
And Gragnar and Olin...
But yeah,
who wants
we can
to-
share the driving.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Gragnar
Well,
and Olin.
Gragnar's got the +1. I have no modifier, so
Okay, so
Yeah, I'll drive.
yeah.
So Sasha takes you out to
I'll
the
just
back.
kind of
So
yeah.
at the back, it's like an open stable. So she takes you out the back and she tacks you all up and says, "Right, they're all ready. Again, if they get spooked, they'll try and come back home. So if you really want to keep going, you've just got to, do what you can to persuade them. So that's when the animal handling checks will come in if they get spooked at all.
Okay.
Normally it
you,
takes
Sasha.
2 days on foot. With these guys, fingers crossed, should only take you 1, but that's usually in better weather. If they get lost at all, it could take longer. Again, and if at any point you're unsure, just tell them you want to come home and they'll know the way back. Okay?
What language do they speak?
They usually respond to the common tongue, but if you've got enough of the right tone, they'll usually respond to that either. I mean, you all speak common, right? You all have to me anyway.
Yep.
In Dwarvish, I say yes.
We've got a joker here. Ha ha ha. Ha.
She manages a
The
weak
king loves
smile.
him.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yep.
Okay. Just give me a second. And she goes up to each of the dogs, and you can see her going, "Bye, Adam. Bye, Ants. Vilmos. Vern. Be good, Wickham." And she's like stroking them all, making sure they're all okay. And yeah, they all seem
Oh
raring
my, she
to go.
totally refers to herself as their mummy on social media. Ugh.
So yeah, the dogs are raring to go. They're excited. They're ready to get out in the cold. Right. Good luck, guys. I hope you manage to catch some great fish.
In the
Yep.
name of the king we shall.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Good luck. Hopefully see you in a few days.
Yep. You just wait. We'll come back with a real good catch.
I'll
Oh,
see you
aye,
soon.
fish for all when we return.
Yeah. Don't promise anything like that, Edmund. That's
Oh, sorry.
too much.
So what do we like to do?
What time of day is it roughly now?
I'd say it's just coming up to midday. About 11.
I'd say going.
Yeah.
We're prepared.
Yeah.
Set
I think
forth.
we need to go before the transport warms up.
Yeah.
If you
True.
Yeah.
can.
Time is of the
Yeah.
essence. Yeah.
Okay.
Who
Run, Humberto, run.
can I suggest whoever has the compass goes in the lead? So we can follow.
Axe, did you have the
I mean, we bought it. We never actually said, but sure.
Oh,
Yeah. You put in the extra. You should get it.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah, I assume. Yeah, that's
Cool.
Yeah. Your idea too. So.
Okay.
Cool. Sled 2 in the lead.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna turn to Olin and say, we must protect Adam with our lives.
Oh, okay, Gragnar. Sure. You can die for this wolf. But I'll try and help.
I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Yeah, you shouldn't say that.
Adam will listen to our every word.
I'm sure, Gragnar. Is this your first time talking to wolves? How many wolves do you have in Auckland?
There's wolves around.
Oh, okay. You
Bigger
seem
than
to.
this.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, is everything bigger in your
Wow.
origin place?
Absolutely, it is.
Oh. Well, that's very good to know.
If we ever visit, you'll see.
I look forward to that.
Right, you lot need to stop reading The Elf and the Maid. Is that what you mean?
Oh well, it's keeping us warm.
Jeez. Spicy.
Make sure you turn up groovy if you haven't.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, atmospheric.
Oh.
I've just had one thought. Did our outfits include gloves? Been a lot of focus on someone losing their finger.
As part of the cold outfits, yeah, you would have received, I'd say, sealskin gloves with fur on the inside.
Oh, excellent! Thank you.
So yeah, everything's covered. All the extremities are covered. And let's not forget, Edmund, you have a ring of warmth as well.
Oh yes, I do. Yeah.
So, wrapped up on our sleds, the wind howling and whipping. Are we making our way onto the ice?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yep.
So each of you, hit for the wolves to go, and they speed off into the direction of the lake. As soon as you hit the lake, it only takes a few minutes before you turn around and you can no longer see the village of Frest behind you. In fact, you can barely see in front of you either. It seems that when you look closer, you can only really see the first two dogs in your sled. The other two, you can just see the tails. It's very...
Could we see each other?
I would say that, well, it depends. How would we want to be spread out? We'll say there's...
I think we want to be pretty close to each other.
Yeah.
I'd say you can't see more than 10 feet in front of you. So you can probably just about see one another, but not.
Yeah.
If anything starts diverging, you might not be able to see one another. But for now,
I'm going to mention to Axe, being in the front, like, do you have a lantern on you?
Sorry, what was that to me?
Yeah, sorry, do you have a lantern with you? Or we could at least light it on the back of the sled so they may be able to see us.
I
I do not have any lanterns.
have a torch. That is it.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is going to be much good.
I have I have a lantern.
Okay, well, you ain't got any lights to follow us with, so we'll just keep nice and close.
Well, I think lighting torches might help, though.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the wind will probably just
Yeah.
blow it out, won't it? We could try.
Give it a go, see what happens.
Yeah. So if anybody has torches or tinderbox or anything like that, or the lamp, feel free to light
Yeah,
it now.
got tinderbox.
Perfect.
and
So
I've
that's
got
Edmund, Cassius,
many-
and Axe.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you have?
I have a
I've got
hooded lantern.
tinderbox.
Hooded lantern, fine. Yep. And Gragnar and Ellie, what do you have?
I've just got a torch.
Torch will do.
Well, if if
So lighting up, all it seems to do for now, given that it's still what you would presume to be daylight, because you can still see like the grey of the clouds around you. All it really does is reflect orange back to you. So the fog that was grey is now more of an orange, about 5 feet in front of you. But you can
Are we
now
more
see...
visible to each other though?
Yeah, so you can now see, even when it gets a bit thicker, you know that they're there because the fog over there is a bright orange.
Nice.
So you start travelling for a few hours. The cold doesn't really set in, but you can definitely feel it gets colder as you travel on and on. Every now and then you look to your left and your right to make sure that the orange glow of your friends are still there. And yes, they are. The dogs, you can hear them panting and lapping and like tapping against the ice as you go further and further. And then about maybe just before the second hour passes, you see in the distance, you're not sure how far away, but a faint orange glow similar to the ones on your sleds.
I'd say if Axe and I were in the lead, I'd want to go investigate it, but I'm not driving. But I might tap on Axe's shoulder. Go, you see that light?
Yeah. Are we going to go look?
Oh yes, I think we should.
I think we should.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Yep.
Can we hear each other between the slides?
Yeah,
Like
I'd say
shouting?
you'd be shouting at it, I'd want another over the wind, so you'd be saying, "Can we go investigate?"
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah!
Yeah, okay, cool.
So yeah,
That's
just
what I
where
do.
you are now, you can see the orange glow, you can hear each other. So what are we doing?
Well, we just
Blood
head
light.
straight for it, should we?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so head towards the light, and you can see it's getting closer and closer. Are we slowing down? Are we stopping? What are we doing?
Yeah, stop when we reach the source.
Yeah, keep going until we see it.
Caecilius, where's Ash? What's Ash doing?
Ash, I think at this point will be in the form of a rat and cuddled up quite closely to my chest.
Could Ash scout ahead for us?
If visibility is that poor, it does have... Question for the DM here. It has Devil's Sight, so magical darkness doesn't impede vision. So,
This isn't
would it be able to see
magical
through
dark. This is not magical darkness as far as you're aware.
it's just a storm
Okay.
of sorts,
This is
okay. So,
thick snow.
I don't think that Ash would be able to potentially scout that far ahead. He could fly ahead and I could see through its eyes, so I could do that. Let's do
Yeah,
that.
Can you fly
I'm
in
gonna
the storm?
walk.
but can Ash die?
Yeah, but then I can bring it back with sort of a ritual.
Okay. Then yeah,
Utterly
go ahead.
expendable. Excellent.
Yeah, the best kind of pet.
I think for this, throwing in a spanner in the works, I think Ash, at this point, can go to its original form and will fly off. Whether anyone sees this, that's up to the DM.
I'd say everybody roll a perception check with disadvantage, except Caecilius.
Disadvantage.
No for Gragnar.
A 12.
19 with disadvantage.
My goodness.
Oh,
How did you do that then? I just had it on D&D Beyond that. Game log. Awesome. Okay, so 19 on disadvantage. Axe, what did you get?
And not 20 as well, but 5.
Oh. 19
Oh.
for Olin.
Yeah.
Olin,
Yep.
you see as Ash changes from a rat to a raven and then leaps up. You swear you see the raven legs change into what looks like hooves, and you see what you could swear to be the tail of something like a scorpion flying to the sky. But
I'm gonna just tell this to Gragnar and be like, did you see that?
I didn't see anything. It's too snowy.
Oh, okay.
so
Just Ash the Raven, right?
Hmm.
and Casillas, could you roll a perception check with disadvantage for Ash, please?
Yeah. I'm going to check what his modifiers are. Perception is wisdom. Wisdom is still +1, so that's the same. Ooh, 7.
So you can see the orange glow from above. All you can really tell is it's not moving. So Ash can see the 3 glows of your torches as they slowly make their way towards this 4th orange glow. But the 4th one isn't moving as opposed to your 3.
Okay. I'm going to unwall and relay this. Like, it's stationary. That's all I can tell. It's not moving.
Well, let's approach
Going.
with caution then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could be someone made camp on the ice. Not sure.
So get closer and closer, and you get close enough that you now know you're in front of the orange glow, but from where the dogs stop, you're actually too far away to make out what the source of the glow is from inside the sled.
Well, dismount, draw weapons, and approach slowly.
Are we all going, or are some of us staying with the sleds?
Do we think we're like in the center of the lake now?
Make an intelligence check.
Should it be? Will Axe know with her, compassy thing?
No, navigation tool would just tell you where to go, not how far you've come.
Oh yeah.
Sasha did say it would take about a day to get across the lake, was it? Or 2 on foot?
Yeah, I thought they said 2 on foot across.
Oh yeah, we've only been going for a couple of hours, haven't we?
Yeah.
Intelligence check.
13 intelligence?
Yeah, so you can tell
Yeah.
you've only been going for about a couple of hours, so you don't think you would be anywhere near the center yet.
Should we avoid the glow, guys? We're nowhere near the center.
It could be
But
some
what
of
if it's
the
people
Lost
in
King's
need?
Guard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good
We can
point.
just- we
We
can
could
just
just
leave
avoid
them.
that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've stopped now. Come on, Edmund.
Oh,
Draws
Should
the
we leave
short sword. Come on,
one
off we
person?
go.
Should we leave one person on each sled? We don't want the dogs to just
good point.
panic.
We leave torches, so at least we can see where the sleds are.
Okay, so who wants to go investigate the source of light?
Edmund
I'll
will go
stay with
investigate.
I'll stay with the coaches, sleds, and the animals.
Are we sure that's wise?
You guys,
Gotta learn
I'm off for it.
sometime.
Yeah, true. Should 2 of us stay, or
Probably.
You come back. There's no wolves. They've gone.
it's probably worth. Yeah, I mean, Casillas has his familiar, doesn't he? So the familiar can kind of, I guess, perch on someone's shoulder, maybe. While Casillas stays. I'll stay with Casillas then.
All right.
Okay.
I'll send off Ash as a
Okay.
raven on.
Really
Edmund's
useful
shoulder.
to have a familiar.
Very
Really useful. Yeah.
So Olin and Casillas are staying behind.
Mm-hmm.
Edmund, Dax, and Gragnar are going up to the source of the flame.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you go up to the source of the flame, and as you get closer, you see that it's a torch. But it's a torch that seems to have been embedded in the ice.
Right. Is there nothing else around it?
Make a perception check.
15.
With disadvantage, sorry.
Oh, with disadvantage. Sorry, I rolled it again. 17, so 15.
So 15. So you can see that it looks like, from what you gather, it looks like it's been shoved in recently. It's like somebody's taken a tool, carved a hole, and then shoved the torch in right there and then.
Right. Is there, by any chance, in the distance, another orange glow?
With that perception check, all you can see is the orange glow in front of you and 3 orange glows behind.
Right. Okay. So it just look. It's been deliberately placed in the ice, but there's nothing else around it.
Not that you can see. Not in this weather.
Oh, well, that's odd. I relay this to Gragnar and Axe.
Someone must be close. Right.
Trouble is, in this storm, we don't know if they're leaving a trail for us or.
That's true.
Right. I know the storm is loud, but Edmund shouts, "Is anyone out there?" very loudly.
Make a perception check.
With disadvantage
With
or just normal?
Yeah, sorry. So it's because of the wind, yeah.
Yeah. That will be a 16.
So from
With
behind Caecilius, oh, actually to the left of Caecilius and Olin, you hear a.
Right. Edmund immediately tells Axe and Gragnar that help. Someone's shouting help over there. Let's get the others.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah. And we rush back to the carts. Sleds, sorry.
Okay.
Someone's. Yeah.
You get back.
Someone's crying for help. They're over there.
Just before
Is it for real?
I don't know, but they're crying for help, so I feel like we've got to check it out.
So just as you get back to the cart, Edmund, you suddenly notice there's a shape by your sled.
Right.
And it seems to be holding the straps holding the dogs, but not from where you were stood, about a foot in front. And Caecilius, you hear from and Olin, you hear from behind you, don't move a fucking muscle.
Yeep.
You can hear somebody chattering behind you. Looks like we've found you then, Caecilius, you shifty bastard.
Can I make like an explosion happen to the side of them using prestidigitation? Like obviously it's like a light only explosion. There's no kind of sound, but
let me just check something. As soon
I
as
also have a trick up my sleeve after that.
As soon as you start making the verbal and somatic moves, you feel something pressed into the base of your neck, Olin, and a guy says, any funny business, I fire.
Oh
my goodness.
Oh, okay. Hearing that, my funny business is...
Now listen up.
I look.
This voice comes from Edmund's sled. We've got no business with you lot, just with Caecilius here. He knows what he's done. Caecilius, don't move. You've got a crossbow on you. You too, elf girl. And you, soldier boy, make another step. I let these dogs go. You can now see he's cut the straps to the sled. And yeah, it looks like if he was to do anything, your wolves would be spooked. So, Caecilius.
Right, okay.
The guy says, where have you been all this time? Merrin's been looking for you. And I know you've received his letters.
You know, around.
Well, you're lucky. This is Merrin's last warning. If you come with us now, nobody needs to get hurt. However, make any wrong moves, and you lot are stuck on the ice with probably a few arrows in you for good measure.
Do I recognise the voices? Like, do I know the first names?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Not with disadvantage.
Really wish.
Oh my god, that's a crit fail.
You don't
no.
You don't
Oh,
recognise
no.
the voices. You know there's
All right.
3 of them that you could. But one thing you can tell: the person holding the leather straps is human from the outline of him. Anyway, you don't know because you can't turn around to see who's pointing crossbows at you and Olin. You don't know what they are.
Okay. So I put my hand up.
Okay.
I was like, okay, everybody just calm down. Calm down. These guys have nothing to do with it. You know it's just after me, so please lower your crossbow from my friend here.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my god, another crit fail. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Nice try, Caecilius, but Merrin says you've been really slippery, so I'm afraid it's the nuclear option. You're going to come onto this sled with me, and we're going to turn around. You guys, and he looks at the rest of the party, you're probably going to kind of make do with these 2 sleds. I don't know what business you've got in this lake. Frankly, I don't really care. It's your suicide mission. Well, Caecilius
while
is going
he's
to come with us.
distracted saying that,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Nice.
Ooh.
It begins.
So you hear him say, it's your suicide, but where did he go? Hans, where did he go? You now see Caecilius turning around. The person pointing a crossbow at you was a halfling, and he's going to go, I don't know, but hold on! And he's just going to fire his crossbow bolt with disadvantage. With disadvantage? I'm going to say disadvantage because he's going to fire at the spot that you were in.
Yeah.
So just give me a second while I get this up.
Just while you're doing that, who else has got... Is it Olind who's got something pressed to their neck?
Yes, that's a 14 to hit.
Yeah.
14 to hit, Caecilius?
My armor class is 14, so that does hit, doesn't it?
That does hit, so yeah, that
Yeah.
would be 8 damage.
Okay.
So all of a
Hang
sudden...
on, I'm just going to look at the thing. Do I become visible if I get attacked, or only when I attack? Spell ends for a target that attacks or casts the spell, so I'm still invisible.
So all of a sudden there's a... I think I got him! And you can see there's a crossbow bolt now floating in midair.
Oh.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
It gives it away, doesn't it?
Is the guy that has the crossbow on Erlin stood on the sled or stood to the side of
He
it?
stood just to the side, pressing the crossbow into the back.
Okay, can I shout at the walls and like get them to mush forward?
Make an animal handling check.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. 19.
19, yeah,
Ooh.
you go. You remember the whistle that Sasha told you, and all of a sudden Olin starts going forward. Shit! The guy's going to try and make a shot at you, Olin, at disadvantage. Ooh, that's an 18. Ooh, and
Disadvantage.
and a
Bloody
7.
hell.
These guys.
Oh,
So yeah, that does not hit. You see the orange glow of Olin as it fades into the distance. Shit, that's it. Right, Caecilius, where's he gone? And you hear the 2 shouting to each other, but all of a sudden, everybody make a perception check.
10.
11.
23.
Ooh.
Very good. So Edmund,
I
you're the only
perceive
one.
all.
You're the only one who hears this. You hear like a
Yeah.
vroom, vroom, vroom. And then you hear something like getting closer. It's like a... It's a sound like that.
Like,
Did you,
I
did you
didn't
hear
hear
it? Alright. It's like a slowly growing whooshing sound. But it's not coming
right,
from...
okay.
It's not coming from anywhere around you. It's coming from above It's the sound of something
Oh
dropping
god.
from above.
Oh
Something
God, it's
massive.
wings.
Edmund, you're the only one who hears this. What do you want to do?
Edmund screams, "Everyone get down."
Okay, I need everybody. So glad this is happening. I need everybody in our party to make a dex saving throw with advantage.
Oh my. Oh, with
Dex
advantage.
save.
Nice.
Okay. Good start.
Oh.
Okay,
Yes.
19.
20.
20,
11.
11.
21.
Everyone except
Oh,
Olin, I
oh,
should say.
show
Olin is pissed off.
Owen's gone.
Axe,
14.
14.
Yep.
You have no idea why Edmund has shouted this, but the desperation in his voice makes you all start to run back. You all of a sudden realise that the sky is getting darker, very dark, very quickly. As you start running, Merrin's men seem too distracted by the sudden... They start aiming at you with the crossbows and then go, "What the heck is that?" But it looks like it's too late for Merrin's men, as from above, from the clouds, a giant wooden galley smashes into the ice.
What?
Wood splinters, the mast breaks, debris falls. Fortunately, with the rolls you did, the wolves sense it too with their hearing and run out of the way. You see the orange glow fade just about 30 or 40 feet in the distance. Where Merrin's men once stood, there is now just debris and wood, and you can see the insides of what was a large ship now broken across the ice.
Jesus.
That's a powerful storm.
And then in the distance you hear a fading vroom, vroom, vroom.
It's very quiet.
Yeah.
You can hear some of the
think
dogs
it's filtering
howling
out
where
the
the
other.
orange glow is. You can see that Olin's dogs themselves are howling. You can see her orange glow in the distance as well.
Was everyone okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
You
Yeah.
can't,
Yeah.
unfortunately, Olin cannot hear or respond to any of these questions.
Okay.
Edmund kind of leaps to his feet and says, "Oland, where is she?" And starts running in her direction.
So you
I'll
run
follow
towards.
after
You run towards and past planks of wood and the broken mast and decorations that adorn this ship, and you find Olin is absolutely fine. The dogs are fine too. A bit skittish. They're yelping and yowling, obviously a bit scared, but thanks to the handling check, they haven't gone any further without permission.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, why did a ship just nearly land on us?
Can we head back and have a look at the ship? Like,
We should
Yeah.
go inside it, right?
Yeah, you can.
Probably
we can
shelter.
go inside that. Sorry, I thought it got destroyed.
Actually, no. So it's essentially it's fallen to the side and it's essentially broken into several pieces, but you can walk into the two halves.
It's a,
Now, I know I'm not of a military background, but would I recognise anything about the ship? Was it far on by the coast?
Make an investigation check.
Ooh. 15.
15. It's definitely not military. It has sails and whatnot. You can see a symbol on it that says the Marquesian Trading Company.
Point that out to the rest of the Marquesian Trading Company.
so it's a merchant. Why is a merchant vessel dropping out of the sky onto a frozen lake? And then Edmund turns and says, "What is your dad into?"
Very good question. No idea what's going on here.
Is there anything in the wreckage other than ship bits?
Make an investigation check.
And also, is there like any bodies with the crew on the ship?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
15?
Any diamonds?
Or rapiers.
Yeah. I actually don't need a rapier anymore. Turns out the short sword gives me the same bonus as a rapier, so
It's like
no
a
longer do I
diamond
need it.
shipping vessel.
Edmund, what investigation check did you roll?
I rolled a mighty 4.
4. You can't make out.
Yes.
You can't. You only see splintered wood. You can't see any bodies.
Right.
You think you can see a hand, but it's likely it belonged to whatever is now left of Merrin's men.
Right, okay.
Axe. You find there's a few crates that seem to have broken open with the same logo of the Marquesian Trading Company. Inside, it seems to be various plants of sorts, and when you go closer, you can see it's cotton plants and what looks like sugar cane.
I'm going to pick some up and take some with us.
Okay, I'd say add cotton plant and sugar cane to your inventory. So this isn't raw sugar or cotton, but it is the plants that would be used to create it, to make it into sugar and or cotton. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Edmund will ask Caecilius, your magic, have you ever heard about anything like ships literally falling out of the sky?
I can imagine not, but I suppose I could take an Arcana check?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Oh my god, 3rd crit fail.
Oh my goodness me.
You can't think of any magic that could have caused this.
I'm just going to Edmund, I don't even know this is... Now,
This is... Yeah,
Caecilius
this
has a big
new.
ego, and I think this is literally just dumbfounded him of...
Yeah.
He's out of his depth at this point.
The
I'm out
ship
of my
can't
depth,
have,
Edmund.
it can't have been from the lake, right?
Well, I mean, it's a big lake, but unless it... Perhaps it was on the lake when the lake got frozen over.
If it got frozen over, how would it have just kind of come from the sky and maybe landed on us?
Oh, that's a good point.
And why would you have a
Maybe,
shipping
you know.
vessel on a trade vessel on the lake? Be on the sea, surely.
Well, at this point, Olin's just going to get out her breakfast gin and just start drinking that while petting one of the wolves.
Is there any shelter in this boat wreckage that we could use? Because it must be
You
getting
could
late-ish
use,
now if we left it.
I'd say make an investigation check.
It's going to be a crit fail. Okay, it's better. 19.
19. So yeah,
Oh,
looking
much better.
looking at what's essentially the two main halves of the ship, although it's now on its side, you could easily fit all of you in to either half of the ship for shelter if you wanted to.
Cool. I
Well, I mean, it seems
Pass
like
on.
a good place to camp, doesn't it?
yeah, but
It
it's the only
certainly
shelter
does.
we're going to get on the lake.
Right, shelter, we can make a fire.
Yeah.
Yes,
We've got timber.
I've got
Yeah.
lamp oil.
Making a fire inside a wooden ship.
I know it doesn't sound very
A
sensible. Maybe on the
small
outside.
one,
They'll have
just a small
ventilation.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
if we set fire to one deck, we'll just sleep on the lower deck. Fine.
Yeah. And what's the chance of, a ship falling out of the sky in the same place twice,
Oh,
as the saying goes?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I think it will be safe.
As you say that.
Ship Mageddon begins.
How many wolves did we lose?
Oh,
Yes.
Did
Make
we,
a
did we
perception
keep
check.
all of
Stop.
them? Oh,
No.
not Humberto, please.
11. The ones we care about are Adam and Humberto. So
You look around, you can still see the orange glow of all your sleds. And you assume, as far as you're aware, the dogs are probably up nearby. Or with
I think we
with
need
the
to-
glow.
Good.
Go get
come on,
let's-
Gragnar, let's go get him.
Let's
Yeah.
bring them and bed them down for the evening.
Okay, so I'd say you're able to walk over, and you find the dogs, well trained as they are right by their sleds. Edmund, you're able to tie the cut pieces of leather back together on your
Excellent.
own sled. Bring them over to the ship if that's what we're doing. If we're camping out.
Yeah, keep them one too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Is that so? I'd say it's you've been travelling for a few hours. So it's probably early afternoon as far as you're aware. You can still camp out if you like.
I know it's early, but
Yeah, we're not going to get a better place to camp than a
No,
ship
no.
that fell
Nope.
from the sky.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, let's make camp here.
an opportunity arises.
Yep.
What? Okay, so we're
Probably
camping.
keep a watch in case more ships fall from the sky.
Yep. Question: do we need to keep watch, any of us, if we just like put some wolves in a clever place? Because then we could all get a long rest, and the wolves would bark if anything dangerous happened.
That's a good point. I think
And
that
we'd wake
well
up if there was a thump 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 sound again.
That's a very good point. Let's do that.
Okay, so who's keeping watch?
Deploy the wolves. The wolves
Yeah.
are keeping watch.
So you're having the wolves keep watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we bed down for the afternoon, making good camp in the ruins of the ship, with the fire going to keep things warm. You feel your eyes go heavy from the adrenaline now wearing off from the initial fear of the ship. Cleverly, you keep the wolves watch. You can hear them sneeze and bark sometimes at each other during the night, but nothing too bad. And then you imagine a few hours have passed when one of the wolves starts to howl, and then another,
No.
and then another, and now all 12 wolves are howling, and it wakes you all up as you wonder why they're all howling in unison. And then you hear over all of their howls a deeper, louder, not wolf-like at all howl that seems to be carried on the wind and surrounding you from all directions.
God.
And that's
Uh-oh.
why we'll
Bad
leave it till
times.
next week.
Oh.
So
There's an ice beast, there is.
there we go. On the
Oh.
lake of
Where did the
Frest.
ship come from?
Wow.
So mysterious.
Where? Why did a ship land on her?
Every single character said not to go to the lake.
Every single character.
So we'll pick it up next week. Thank you very much, guys. The camera messed up this
Oh,
time,
yeah.
so this episode only has
Yes.
20 minutes of me on webcam, and then I freeze, and then it disappears.
Oh, no.
We are back.
Nice.
This Mac over here is stuck to anything. I'm worried it's going to blow up on me. But thank you as always. I was going to end it a bit earlier, but then I wanted to leave it on that cliffhanger, so I'm glad I did.
That was a good cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Mm,
that was
very
What
good.
the
good.
howl was. I was going to leave it on the as soon as the ship fell. And I was like, nah, that's too cruel. They deserve to take it. Well, thank you as
That was
always.
a ship
Any
and
questions?
a monster.
Cheers, Simon. Cheers,
next
everyone.
session, let me know.
Yeah, thanks
Thank you.
everybody.
See you all in a week.
Yeah, see it.
Bye,
See you next
everyone.
week.
See
Bye.
ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.